It's like a pizza crunch without the batter. It's like the wood juice without the water. You'll never get the knickers off her. What a fucking chance. Premeditated batter. Premeditated batter.
This episode is sponsored by MK Meal Prep. It's like in America as well. It's just a money making scheme. Let's see the jails and that. And apparently there was this governor who was on talking about it and was saying how when they feed the prisoners, he's like, what it says and the law, whatever, we need to feed the inmates, but it doesn't say what we need to feed them. And basically the food they feed them, it's kind of like dog food. Keeps you alive. But it keeps them alive, it keeps them fed. But he's found a loophole just to maximise profit.
The 13th Amendment or something. Aye. They never fucking abolished slavery, mate. They just fucking put it into the Constitution. If you're in jail, you're a slave, mate. You can get used as a slave, mate. And who did they try and enslave the most, mate?
The
in America, black people, mate. Black and Latino people. Because why? Because, mate, half most cunts have got a more acclaim to them than fucking, you know what I mean? Talking about, they're not upstanding citizens, they're not real Americans, and all this mad fucking rhetoric, and you're just like, well, mate, you're fucking mom and dad's for fucking England, mate.
It's fucked up, mate, in America.
And you went to school in England. And then you fucking had a gap here in France, and you've got houses and fucking this and that, and fucking, you know what I mean? You're just like, you don't live a real life.
You're not a real person.
It's madness in places like America. Even like down and see the further down England you go, man, it's like fucking madly racist. It is. It's like for like that kind of point you go. And you think of America, how
it's just divided. It's just divided, mate. It's like goes both ways. Certain places. It's just that's what these corporations do. They need a division. Adidas, Nike. You know what I mean? Puma, Reebok, McDonald's.
Same. It goes for like politics and trickles all the way down, bro.
Human nature in a way. There always needs to be like an opposition.
Then you realise, hold on a minute. Coca-Cola owns Oasis, Fanta, fucking Coke, Pepsi, you know what I mean? Like, they don't own Pepsi.
Fanta's only, I think, because of World War II.
I think Adidas owns a lot of big fucking brands as well. I don't know if it's Adidas. They own a good few big brands, and you think to that.
No, Adidas and Puma were brothers.
They
were two brothers.
Somebody owns. I don't know if it's Adidas, but one of them owns a good few brands.
That was Adidas.
I can't remember. Able to Google that, Matt?
Because Nike.
Is it what brands do Adidas own, or is it?
Phil Knight started Nike in like the late 60s, early 70s.
See, I don't even fuck.
I'm sure there's a brand that owns quite a couple.
I know Michael Jordan is, mate. I trust that man. You know what I mean? He's a megalomaniac with a cigar in his mouth sometimes. So.
Loved a good bet, but
did you see the fucking?
Adidas owns Reebok, aye. I thought it was more than that. I don't know if I'm getting mixed up.
Adidas and Puma, the guys that started it, were brothers, weren't they? Aye. Same with Lido and Aldi.
Aye, Lido and Aldi, that German brand, Swedish.
See, but they're all just like this.
They're on that's why. But see, if you were brothers or something like that, right, we could try and make as much profit as we can with one company, or we could split apart and.
I think they fell out.
Oh really?
Same with the Lidl guys as well, because I'm sure one of them got South Germany and like the east of the world, and the other one got North Germany and the west of the world. And they're basically like two of the richest guys.
What else? Something coming?
Come in, bro. Come in.
Alright, my man. How you doing,
man?
Nice to meet you, my man. 50.
We filming right now.
How you doing, mate? You alright?
I was just coming through to get a little smoke on and that. What are you saying?
We bit gutted, lost the dog.
Chilling, doing the thing, mate. Join in if you want.
Ruin the whole thing, innit?
No, don't be daft. No, mate, not at all, man. We'll pick up the flow anyway. If you wanted to,
literally just talking fucking about everything, bro.
Aye. Feel free to fire
I was going to say, have any of you seen the video of the woman that get fucking stabbed in the line in the queue and seeing like fucking Melrose in fucking in America and California?
No, the fuck.
Some mad video, mate. Nah, there was like an argument waiting for like it's like Nike Dunks, mate. Wasn't even like Jordans, it was like Nike mad new Nike Dunks.
Aye, Dunks.
And fucking there was an argument and a guy just pulled a blade out and stabbed a mad wee like Mexican looking woman from
what the fuck? But did she queue jump him or something?
Bro, she's pure walking away holding her abdomen like what the like pure confused, mate.
I think it's more mental. I think it's just madness. Somebody in America getting stabbed. You know what I mean? Usually they're getting fucking popped in the nut.
That's actually
not very often you hear somebody getting stabbed. Well, I often stabbed him. Fucking that guy must have the heart.
I must have been in jail.
You get shoved.
Mate, it was on camera, pure blatant, I know, and he just like stabbed her, looked at the guy filming and ran, mate. Got in a motor and boosted, but he got caught apparently. But
I'd imagine he would fuck if he's doing
I
it.
don't know what
That
happened to the woman. I don't know if she lived or what. But imagine getting stabbed for an argument.
That's
in a
that sneaker game,
fucking
bro.
queue for
That's that
shoes,
sneaker
man.
game there.
guy was probably for Adidas.
That's crazy, man.
Did it like that? Fuck your Nike.
Aye. But come by for Adidas Nike shite, fuck you.
Heard it, man.
I know
She's
it.
up there, bro.
I know it. Dunks are like pure big now, and they're going.
I
for,
fine,
like,
on you
stupid
go,
money.
mate, on you go.
Fuck it, bro. It's literally.
Just watch yourself, mate, in case you trip.
You're
It's
in a
like-
blind spot right there.
It's like it ends up a fucking Jenga block or something. So if you trip with one thing, it'll just knock it all down like dominoes, man.
I don't know, bro.
But aye, what's been happening to yourself anyway?
Just been writing shit, man. Working on fucking YouTubes. Found a video with Monroe. What, 2 weeks ago?
Oh, nice.
So that's coming out soon. It's called Questions.
Is that one of the tunes you heard? Listen, last time, nice.
It's like it's just like I don't know, just like a UK rap. Just one a day, like you could hear like somebody like Potter Paper on it or something. Or
Oh,
like A-Star.
right, aye.
It's like that kind of tempo, do you know what I mean?
Nice,
Can't mind
man.
what BPM or whatever it is, but it's like that kind of fucking street storytelling tempo, you know what I mean? You can just kind of vibe to it, innit? It's not too rappy, rap shit.
Aye, is it kind of a lot slower than your
Aye,
usual
bro.
kind of rap?
Aye,
So your
bro,
usual
there's-
shit's quite burst
Aye, bro.
kind of type.
I mean, mate, it's no even, mate. See if you were, if I can go and look at all the tunes I've made, mate, it just happens to be the one. There's certain ones that are just me going ham that seem to get big.
Aye.
But like that's like no, I just do everything.
Aye, just
all
that's you want to be diverse, ain't you, man? Branch out.
I do all different type of tunes, mate. Like I never really try and do the same thing.
Aye, you want to keep a bit of variety to it, innit, man? It attracts a wider audience too.
That's it, bro. That's
See,
it.
when you planning on releasing this? You know, got a date, just score it, then you've got it in the bag.
Yeah, just whenever it gets edited, and then I've got a few other tunes sitting there.
The ones you let us hear last time, man, it was one of the ones,
They're
let's see,
just
like the day
starting to
later
get
when I
released.
thought about it, I was like, I want him to get these ones out,
They're
like
just
the one
starting to
you
get
put out
released.
recently.
I've got a tune with an Australian producer called Rosso Beats. Shout out Rosso, he makes banging fucking shit, makes heavy banging shit.
Where's he based?
Australia, mate.
Australia, aye.
Aye,
How'd you get in touch with him?
He just knows my tunes and
Aye,
that,
just knows your
and
tunes and got in touch.
Reached out, his manager reached out, and then just done a wee bit of fucking business. Got a couple tunes, man. I'm on a tune. It's called Frauds. It's me, Rops One, another Australian artist. He's a rapper. Sick, heavy sick.
Nice, I need to check him out, man. I've never
Yeah,
listened before.
fucking.
Have you got the remote?
Your man's left.
Ah, he's off, man. He's off like 2 Bob Rocket, man.
As
Now
about
a
to
technical
do
break for a second. Just need to keep it flowing.
But aye, mate, fucking, we've done a couple things, man. Me and Ross are probably going to do a few more, but that's coming out March 11th. Obviously, Six Fingers, my last video, that just went up on streaming yesterday.
I noticed that. I couldn't find that in your Spotify. It was just
well,
YouTube it was on.
I don't know when this is coming out, but it came out on fucking the Friday. This is the Saturday.
This is
Came out on the Friday, so I don't know if you're going to see this on the Monday, Tuesday, fucking whenever, mate. But
This will probably be next weekend, maybe.
times are
Who knows where we'll be.
It's timeless, we're not going to mention dates.
We
anyway,
can't
so-
predict the future in this podcast.
Aye,
We can
mate.
do a lot.
No chat, we just fucking you just show up, mate. They're hanging, mate.
That's it. Show
You
up,
get
talk
it when you
shite.
get it, innit?
That's it. You
Bro,
get it
show
when
up.
you get it when the universe decides you want to get it.
I'm just here to pat a dog.
Bro, he's class.
Pat the patter deal.
He's absolutely class, mate.
But have you any plans
I
for an
don't know
EP
if this
and an
is-
album?
Aye, mate, I've got my album, I'm writing it and that, man. It takes time, like an album, you need to like go through life experiences. I don't like the idea of people like, oh, I'm going to make this album and then it's just a mixtape.
Nah.
Aye.
Nah, you
There's
want to say
hundreds of
something about
cunts that
how
do
you
that.
feel?
They go, oh, check my album, and you check it and it's fucking YouTube beats that there's no paid for and all that. You're like, mate, it's not an album, mate. That's a fucking...
Would you see with the
It's a rip-off.
That's a mixtape playlist. Fucking, I don't even know what that is, mate.
tunes that you're going to be releasing, obviously, just based on what you showed us last time, and it's a bit different. I feel like there's a couple of different tunes, like they're all actually slightly different to each other, and you kind of, in a way, like doing that, like just try to, in a sense, find the album in a way like that, like get to that space, like just kind of testing the water with.
I'm just finding shit that speaks to me, and then speaking on it, and seeing if fucking people like it. You know what I mean? I've stopped thinking about things in a like heavy binary like a way like of if I do this I'm gonna get that. If I do this they'll listen to me. If I do this, because it's not like that. Once you start thinking like that, like we joke about the universe and all that, but it fucking defo does once you start forcing things and being like, oh, for sure this is the way it's gonna be. It goes, wee man, not.
Nah, it doesn't happen like that, didn't it? No.
So I've kind of learned that, mate. Like you just didn't need to go with it and just live through shit and not be afraid to be wrong and shit and fucking just kind of. I don't know. Stop trying to prove so much at a point that I can rap and blah blah blah. Like I've done it now. Like I think I've done it, especially with the last two tunes with like me, McCroy, and fucking Six Fingers. You know, like Treacherous Grounds and Six Fingers, mate. That's like, it's like 14 minutes. I just bars, man. You know what I mean? So it's like, I've got a few. So,
I think you're finding the love for
still
that
go,
again,
I've still
kind of.
go, aye, mate. I'm
you're
actually
kinda finding
falling
your-
in love with music again, mate. And trying different things again, rather than. But I have got a few tunes that I've made, like in the last kind of 2-3 years that are still they're due to come out now. So, you'll get a mix of. You'll just get a mix of everything. You'll get the fucking heavy chopping bars and all that. But like I've found more incorporating more like acoustic fucking shit into it. Aye, mate.
Think
Just
you'll get a
trying
mix of
different shit.
Shogun and Joe Herring?
Nah, mate, you always get
Always
that
get the show.
You always get that in it. You always get that, like, I'm not like this mad fucking, like, fucking, you know what I
Alter
mean?
ego.
Like I pure unzip my human suit, mate, and I'm like this mad samurai.
The shape-shifting rapper.
It's just a fucking,
Katana puppy.
it's just a fucking, aye, mate.
Katana Fafi.
It's just a fucking, mate, I see myself as a shogun. The shogun is the true ruler of feudal Japan, mate. It's just a wee affinity that I have. I like the fucking shit. Fucking is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Shogun has 6 letters, Joseph has 6 letters. That's why all my album fucking project like names will have 6 letters. Katana has 6 letters. Daisho has 6 letters.
Alright, aye.
Notum comes for the fucking abbreviation and none of this matters, but then I've phonetically spelled it as Notum, so I've used Nautum.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and I've got my own wee mathematical fucking philosophical reasons for, like, do you know what I mean?
Aye, that's it. That's
You
it.
know what I mean? So it's like, once I'm ready to fucking, once I've got an album that's like worthy of the concept that I've got, that I want to like visually depict, not just sonically depict. Once I've got that together, there'll be an album. I'm never just gonna throw stuff at people that they don't want,
Nah.
so that they just have something to listen to. But I will make a lot of tunes and drop a lot of singles, and some of them will be hit and miss and fucking whatever, bro. Still, they can't out rap me.
Nah, that's it, mate. That's it.
And
You've
I
got
it's a
the
lot
step
better
ahead.
than that's what kind of mucks the waters. I think a lot, especially like in like hip hop, is that there's so many mixtapes now that then somebody talks about an album and you're like, what? I thought that was a mixtape, alright. So like that was like
It's
it's
just
like
blurring the lines. 'Cause,
aye,
like,
completely. Like,
and it's just to kind of cater to like the average person, because it's like instead of making the average person understand the definitions, they just go, I will just blur the lines so that everybody gets involved. It's like, nah, mate. It's like, don't make the 100 metres 80 metres just because cunts are fucking slow. You don't do that in life, mate. You don't do that, bro. That's not how we evolved and built skyscrapers and fucking big metal dicks that we blast into the sky, mate. You know what I mean? That's not how we fucking, literally, mate. We evolved to the point where like, what? You, fuck you, sky, literally, and fuck the sky, mate. You know what I mean? Like, fuck this, I'm out.
It's,
Trying to fucking populate the fucking solar system and all that, man, and cunt, like, do you know what I mean? Cunts just like live in their own wee world, mate. You're like, do you even know what's going on, mate? Like, do you know like the weather in the world right now, mate? There's fucking mudslides in Brazil killing like 100 people and all that, mate. And cunts are like, oh man, did you hear that mixtape? And it's just like the same fucking trap shite, like. So I don't want if just like a lot of the modern music is just like fast food music, man, and it's just there's a formula. This type of sample, this type of 808, this fucking drum pattern, this fucking sub bass, this frequency. And we just did that. Look at Russ and Tion Wayne and all that.
Aye.
Look at every one of their tunes.
I was actually
sound the
thinking that a
same.
wee clip of something that I think it was Russ when he was on plugged in.
Because it's a formula,
Like a
mate.
few, and I was thinking that, I was like, wow, I feel like I don't listen to him, right, but I feel like you could play me a lot of his songs and it does sound exactly the same, and I listen to hip hop. Like,
That's, I
no
suppose
hip-hop,
that's what's...
just
it's no
drill,
hip hop.
it's
Drill,
pop
honestly,
pop
is like drill. Like,
Aye.
I feel like it's.
It does get repetitive after a while.
It's
After a while,
pure-
like, I
oh.
fucking heard this off about 20 different cunts. I think it's what separates rappers from artists. Like, an artist
Aye.
is constantly
I
evolving,
do feel we
constantly
trying
doing,
new shit.
trying something
Not
new.
afraid to be wrong.
Aye,
Like,
willing to fail.
a rapper, the idea of like they can't be, they'll have to be infallible, mate. You know what I mean? They don't get robbed, they rob cunts. They don't fucking get shot, they shoot cunts.
Aye, yeah, you're always the best. You're always the maddest. You're
aye,
always shit. You've got the
aye,
nicest
mate.
of birds. Every
And I
cunt
don't
else's
like
pals are
that
dafties and all that.
there's always been
repetitive.
there's always been a fucking element of that in hip hop, because there's always been street. It comes from
Aye,
the
you
streets.
need
There's
to be-
always been hard cunts, mate.
Aye, the big I
Even
am.
the fucking hardest cunts, behind it, like they didn't so much go out their way to try and prove it. You know what I mean? They still made tunes that resonated with the, you know what I mean? Like, not just the average person, but like people going through like depression and fucking breakups and having fucking abortions and like mad shit, you know what I mean? Deep shit. You don't see so much of them talking up, but they'd still like give you the fucking gangsterisms, mate. You know what I mean? They'd give you both sides of it. Somebody like DMX is fucking the pinnacle of that, mate. Tupac, you know what I mean? Like, mate, that cunt was spitting at fucking cameras one day and then telling you a fucking sermon, bro, about fucking
Aye.
why there's billionaires and millionaires and there's people on the street and touching your soul with his words, mate, at the age of fucking my age. bro.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Know what I
there,
mean?
like early 20s.
Like, nowadays, what have you got, mate?
I'd
Megan
probably say
Thee
Dave's the
Stallion.
closest thing to that
Lil
right now.
Yachty.
He's not even fucking, no, he's not even relevant. Do you know who's actually relevant? I can't, there's like an exception to the rule. Little Baby, mate, he talks about all
Aye.
that shit, but he's got fucking flows, bro.
Do you know it's weird? Like,
There's no many people that
Aye.
have flows, bro. They'll talk about the same shit, but they'll just do it in the same way. And I find myself listening to it because it's like fucking cotton candy, bro. You can just, if it's there, mate, you're like,
it's like a guilty pleasure almost.
I'm going, fuck yeah, it doesn't only hurt to have it. So the tunes are only 2.5 minutes. And they fucking know what they're doing.
Aye.
They know what they're doing. There's a formula to
Lil
all this
Baby's
shit.
actually
So-
is
a
as
money
much as
maker, innit?
Artist,
flows-
that's what I'm saying. Artist, comedy, whatever, doesn't have a form, doesn't have a formula, mate. There's things that people can kind of go like, oh, like fucking certain words are funny to say and blah, 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 like things that we all kind of know inherently as a fucking society. But like, see, just like the art of somebody that's a prime comedian, prime actor, fucking, they can just think of shit on the spot, like, bro, and captivate cunts, like, you know what I mean? Like, we need to cherish that, bro, and I don't think we do anymore as a society, mate. I actually don't.
There's too much people focused to try to be industry smart,
Try
like
to be
industry
PC
fucking
and
big.
all that, and like, what is PC,
I just try to
man?
appeal to the larger
What is
public, but
PC,
unfortunately,
man?
the larger public are fucking idiots.
Aye. I think it's got to do with choice as well. Like, there's so much choice these days that literally you see, like back in the day, if somebody was like, "Oh, I'm into all sorts of music," they actually had to have a pretty diverse record collection to actually to back that statement up.
have to
Whereas
talk
now
about
you can be like, "I'm into everything because like I've got Spotify and I can just make a mental playlist with like trance music, old school hip hop, fucking trap music, like and all that." It's like there's so much choice that people, as you said, like there's no a true. You've got a lot fewer people having like a true like appreciation for like one genre. Like think about back like when our like, parents were older, you had like punks, mods, rockers. Like you had people that were like, that is
And
what
there's
I am.
nothing wrong
They're
with
cat- they're all
There's nothing wrong
categorised.
with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's like everybody wants to blur the lines now and blah blah blah. It's fucking.
Aye, I mean,
It's
I'm
what's
not saying,
trending
I'm
now,
not saying
people.
we should
It's
go
what's
back to
trending
that,
now,
but
rather than what's actually good. It's what's trending, like TikTok and that. It's got a lot of answer for like this trending song, and you listen, you're like, that is pure dog shit to my ears.
folk are hearing
I
tunes
know,
on
mate.
TikTok on like they're literally hearing the
Bro,
same
I'm a
song 100
fucking
times a
sound on
day.
TikTok,
They've
mate.
never heard the song and then going, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Mate, I'm a
Like,
sound
you are a
on
sound on
TikTok,
the
mate,
James
and
English.
you want to know the maddest thing, mate? See when you count up the views on the videos and that, bro, it's fucking, it's a lot, mate. And it's like more than what my music's done. And shit, bro, it's like, what the fuck, bro? And it's just me saying, nobody cares, mate.
Nobody
cares.
fucking cares,
Aye,
mate.
mate. Mate, for the James English interview, I'm like, what?
Have you seen that? Have you seen that? All cunts are using this sound that him
Bro,
James
it's
English
not
gone,
even cunts, it's fucking 14-year-old wee lasses. And they're like, they don't ever get it right. There's like, nobody cares.
I sing.
Aye, mate, it's like a fucking kung fu
They're
movie.
dubbing it, aye.
It's like a kung fu movie, bro.
a pure heavy, all Jet Li
Aye,
film.
mate. Mate, no, it's funny, mate. It's hundreds of fucking pro. There's hundreds of wee lassies in fucking school uniforms, mate. Right? That's like, what the fuck? And I get done, mate, and there's just one cunt that's about 40 and fucking Ravey Davey, mate. A mad wrestler, pal, and he's doing it and on. He actually done it, and I'm like, that's kiss his face here, that's cheating. Fucking, I'm like, this is mental. I was like, sitting there, I should make t-shirts and all that, so nobody cares.
Nobody cares, mate. Nobody cares. He definitely
So
should,
let
mate.
me-
Capitalise on it.
Katana Pappy 97, let me know if you want fucking nobody cares t-shirts, mate.
That's it. Nobody cares. You should care, but
Aye, mate, fucking.
I remember hearing somebody using like your sound. Like obviously I don't go on TikTok, but
that sounds long
but
gone.
her sitting, I
using
just remember hearing your voice and like you watching one of 50's videos, and it was just some lassie like doing your sound.
it
I was
was,
like, what's going on?
Stop sticking that phone up your ass, you're dirty wrong. You know, my worst part I've ever used, the what a pure shite thing, and it get like nearly fucking 3/4 of a million views. I was like, are you kidding? See what you're talking about? Like,
Same
I
man you
couldn't
said
plan
about
for
the
this.
no hands line. Do you know what I mean? Like,
You just like I don't get TikTok, man. I started using it and shit. So we just put up like duets with my
see-
producers and that, but I don't fucking know. I don't get
does
it.
anybody
gets your
really
shit out there.
understand it?
Like
It's a mad thing, but it does get your shit out there.
You need to do it all the time, man.
Aye, you need to be consistent with it.
I've not got the patience.
Because you're feeding into everybody's
Hang on.
lack of concentration that they've got. That's how everybody's getting that dopamine hit.
Aye,
Every
aye.
like
And
30
And you're just
seconds
scrolling
now.
down, mate. You can.
Aye.
I've seen myself. See if I like, woke up at like 2 in the morning, give it that sleep, went on TikTok, and mate, you're there for a couple of hours to a point. See when you start realising, like I've been here for hours watching shite.
I do that on YouTube. I can't.
A pure YouTube marathon.
I get fucking.
Aye, I'm bad. I'm bad for
mate,
that.
see if I sit on TikTok for more than 30 seconds doing that, mate, I get like a rage in my soul.
For
Mate.
the pit of your soul.
I got a rage just building up inside me, mate. Because some of this shit is just like, especially when it's like, see, like just. Like what?
The dancing.
The
dancing
fucking-
thing
the
that gets
dances,
me.
bro.
That's the
The
thing that gets me.
Synchronised dances. I've not got
dances,
myself to
bro.
that yet. I don't think I will.
I'm not going to lie. See, just the dubbing. See the voice dubbing. I don't get that. Like I don't like.
Lip syncing and all that, bro. I don't. I don't get.
I've only started doing it
fucking
recently
thing,
for
mate.
a comedy standpoint, just doing like wee daft things. I've not done it to a point.
Oh,
You
Sometimes
get
Nothing
like
wrong with it, I
couples
just
that
say
are
I don't
singing
get
Celine
it.
Dion and all
I
that,
don't-
like pure passionately.
I've never
each
done
other.
the singing thing, but I've only just done like see mad, like just taking mad sounds and just like making a wee
Aye.
as if it's like telling a joke with a sound. But I've only just done that to kind of to help boost my platform. I've no
Aye,
date.
I suppose that you'll have a mixture. Like,
Exactly.
doing
See
it
if you
for
get
that.
a bit of variety. I've noticed that with cunts. I just use TikTok to put sketches up or tunes.
Love, bro. Peace.
You like that,
Nice
man,
meeting you,
right?
man.
And I see, I just used it for that, and I realised, see, looking at a lot of cunts like Ravy and all that kind of stuff, they do all the TikTok kings. You would class them as TikTokers. I never classed myself as a TikToker. I just used it to boost my my platform and that.
See the sounds and shit. It's like something like you're a video director, you're an actor, you're a weird sound producer in a sense.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? So that it's like you're multifaceted. It's a multimedia company, but it's also Chinese, mate.
Aye.
I tell you, mate, I don't trust.
Full circle.
I'm kidding.
Full
I'm
circle.
kidding.
Full circle, just land right back at it.
No, I'm kidding. But like TikTok, it's useful, bro. It's the same thing, mate. Like a knife's useful in it.
I know.
No, but it does.
the
I
mini
can't
horns in it.
sit and
Or the
scroll
ring
through
horns.
it. I can't sit and scroll. I've got it on my phone, right? For if anybody sends me, or like she'll send me like ones that she thinks I like and stuff like that. But if I find myself scrolling through it, I can't. I don't know why. I've just disconnected myself from being
mate,
able to scroll
definitely
through
gives me
social
fucking
media.
It's almost an ego thing. Like you're like, nah, I'm not allowing myself to get trapped into
Aye,
this TikTok
but
shit.
YouTube, I'll sit and just like, oh, that video, oh, maybe this.
YouTube's not really, depends what you watch. YouTube's not really get the cheesiness to TikTok. I see, because TikTok's all kind of
No,
younger
but if you
cunts.
watch one video, mate, if you watch one video and fall asleep, you're fucked.
Aye.
But on
So you
YouTube,
start going like, I'll just watch a meme compilation, fuck it. I've had a long day, you know what I mean? But I just get back from London or something, pure fucking feet are hot. No, I was up the road or blah. Like, I'll stick on some dumb shit and go to sleep. And you just, it's a rookie manoeuvre because you wake up, mate, and your algorithm's fucked.
Aye.
Takes you like 4 months to get it back and all that because it's just like, what about this? What about that? What about this?
Aye.
Mate,
It's a mad thing. Some of the shit you find yourself getting suggested to, it's insane. You're like, who the fuck has been watching this? Because it's no me.
Aye. I must have went a good
I don't
2
even know,
weeks
mate. Go
solid.
through my suggestions.
watching
mate,
videos
and
about
fucking some
paramotors.
funny shit.
No, I think it's sorry to see like the YouTube suggestions almost as kind of like a glimpse into your search history. Like sometimes you're like, I don't want cunts to see that because then you know I've been watching this shit. You get almost a bit of a guilty conscience.
Nah, I'm on
Like,
there,
I'll log out my YouTube and there you go. Aye, on you go, mate. Batter in.
I know I must have spent about a fortnight watching videos about paramotors.
What's a paramotor?
Like when you've got like a parachute and a big fan on your back, and then you can go flying. It's actually the safest mode of personal travel.
Is that an actual
that
real
you
thing?
can
I
get.
thought that was like a BAM up or something.
No, it costs about $5,000 for the full
So it's an
setup.
actual legit
And then-
thing you would buy
and
one
then
of
you
them?
can go, there's videos of folk up like Grenard Ben Nevis and that. Like, and they're up in Glencoe and that. It looks
Fuck that.
wild. But honestly, it started after watching a boy, and the video was I went to Dunkin' Donuts on my paramotor, and then it's like him flying through his house, and then you see him like going to Dunkin' Donuts and that, and he goes out into the parking lot, takes off again, then he's like a good 2,000 feet up in the air, just like looking there, just with the donuts, just like, yeah, so gonna go back to the house now. He went up to 17,000 feet in one of the videos.
That is insane.
It's fucking, it was
So
wild.
what power's it?
The fan on the back, skiing you the lift right, and then it's not an actual parachute. It's called a wing, like a fitting or a wing. So it's like
Same
two
thing
bits of
countries do paragliding with?
so it's two bits of material like sewed together, and then there's like pockets basically. So see when you bring it up, the air goes through it, so it's like thingied, and then there's different wires to like control it. So
right.
then that just like pushes you off. But
Wish I'd known that before I get Matt to drive in here. Would have been fucking done in half the fucking time. No, but the things that, mate, I don't know if I could do that. That's some boys. That's a certain type of cunt. But that's us kind of moving into that point where every cunt can have one, and we can actually go and fly out your house. Fuck. No?
aye,
You
then
fell
they
into a
did-
Mike Tyson
Aye, they
fight?
parodied it in The Simpsons. Remember when Homer was
But did it actually happen?
a boxer and he
What,
was fighting
Tyson fight? What was it recently?
Frederick Tatum. Aye. Aye. It's when Homer's a boxer and he's fighting Frederick Tatum, and he's just like the whole time he's just taking punches and he's to wait until he gets tired, but Frederick Tatum's just like the whole fight and he's not getting tired, and then Mo and that are shouting like, Homer, you gotta hit him back. And he's like, and then at the last minute, Mo comes in a paramotor and grabs him and flies him away.
To an extent, that's on real life, mate. A mad cunt just crashed into the ring, mate, and ended up KO'ing.
What was it during the fight? Fuck, that's fucking mad. Do you think you couldn't reenacting The Simpsons a bit?
Bro,
Oh, aye, The Simpsons would have been parodying that. Aye.
So this happened, right.
I'm assuming, so I don't know about the actual story, but as soon as you said it, I was like, that's why The Simpsons done that.
I'm googling that, mate. So you can get that up. Couldn't fly into Mike Tyson fight in a paraglider.
you need to turn it to Elion.
Oh fuck! Oh, can you just get in his phone?
Cheers, wee man.
No, the remote's there.
Just watch your feet, man.
Professional.
Professional P. He's a bit rusty. It's been I know. Thank fuck the cameras are looking at us and we're not looking at the cameras, man, because cunts would see how much your rookie fucking outfit actually is. Budget, mate. This is made in Govan.
That's what it is. You get the plaques in the back and all that. You know what I mean? Fucking.
That's it, man. What were the plaques for? I didn't get a chance to look at them.
That was one of the fucking Belgian cunts' fucking album. That sounds pure shit. I was on a Belgian artist fucking. I saw a Belgian.
No try to diss Belgian artists, by the way.
Aye, artists can be cunts, I know.
On some fucking Belgian cunts album. That sounds terrible. Nah, even though they are quite evil, mate, King Leopold and that killed 10 million Africans, warred up to him, mate. You know what I mean? Doesn't get mentioned in the fucking like Hitler Olympics. You know what I mean? Like to be the worst cunt. So like Hitler cunts go, oh, he's the next Hitler when they talk about.
Aye,
Trump.
took the heat
It's
off
like,
Hitler?
mate, nah, mate.
Oh, Hitler took the heat off him?
King Leopold's got a 10 mil fucking KD, mate.
Fuck's sake, when was he?
His KD's 10 mil to 1, bro.
When was he about that King Leopold?
Mate, like the fucking mate, see all the rubber and all that, and all the chocolate and shit. You'd like see the Congo. When was it? Like the 1800s?
Aye.
The 18. I don't know. Like, did
I
we
don't
know?
know.
It's like the 1800s. Hey, Jamie, can you pull that up?
What, the 1800s?
Like the late 1800s, I think. And it was like rubber plantations and shit, mate. It was just like see, just King Leopold, mate. And it's like one of the fucking most evilest fucking cunts in the world.
King Leopold, fuck's sake,
mate.
man.
He's like a wee Napoleon cunt, and like we just don't mention him. It's like, mate, fucking.
Aye, 1800s, 1885.
Aye, bro. See, man.
They established the
I
Congo
was
Free
there,
State
mate. I
by
fucking
brutally
remember.
seizing
I fucking
the
I was
African
there.
I was
landmass.
there, mate. I seen it,
Fucking
mate.
there, mate.
Nice.
Again, no, you
mate.
keep bringing up
That's
a
pure
colour, but
donkey story, innit? Aye, King Leopold.
Aye, King Leopold,
Tells you a
man.
story. Aye, anyway, you can't go into the butts, big man.
I've seen that. I've fucking met King Leopold, and you're a bigger prick anyway, man. I can say that. That gives a bit till next week. But I know you hate about getting asked about the fucking rap game, but how's life been after that? Living it.
Good bit.
Have you any like interest for anything else like that? Come up.
I've had a few fucking dorks fucking come up and ask me to do some shit, man. I'm like, nah, mate.
No into it.
Aye, mate. No enough money and no a good idea.
Aye.
A few times, mate. You ain't gonna like fucking pure say what some shiters, mate. Some shiters, mate.
But is it like mainstream media outlets, or is it like just
like
kind of budget things?
Just shit that the fucking like the BBC and all that wanted me to do.
Or like spin-off things?
No, even spin-off things, mate. Just mad wee interviews and all that. It's nothing big at all, mate. But like we mad like Scottish uni students and shit. Like, I've got this idea for a show and all that, and you're like, I'm not.
I've got a better idea, mate. Fuck off.
I don't want to do that
Did the rap game?
because you will not pay me.
Aye.
You know what I mean?
Aye,
And it's
uni
not
projects
worth-
are fucking-
It's like not worth.
Food and snacks will be provided.
It's no worth the time, mate. Like, do you know what I mean? Like podcasts, I don't make me sit here and talk all day, mate. It's all good. But like, you want me to come out and like play a character and all that, and it's like, they've just got like a Nikon camera and all that, mate. It's
Like, yeah, Shogun, could you just say that but a little less Scottish?
aye, mate. Like just gimpy shit I've been asked to do, mate, and all that. And like, cunts have asked me to do shows and all that, but I'm not even trying to do shows though now, because it would just be shite. I just know for a fact it'd be shite. I see videos of concerts and all that, and I'm just like, I'm no big enough to do the shows that I want to do, and I'm no going to do the wee shitey shows. No, because I know for a fact once I release my music and that, I'll do the shows I want to do.
Aye.
So, mate, you know what I mean? Like, people can have their opinion on that and be like, oh, that's a bit backwards, you should build it up. It's like, I guess so, you're right, but it's like, I don't have an agent, and I'm no, sorry to say, but I'm not that well versed in booking my own shit, and aye, I don't really want to do that. Don't really like the idea of having to like fucking just negotiate my own shit. Like, I just feel it's just way better once you have a representative. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody to speak for you. So, and I think that's the reason why a lot of people, they don't understand that. To have somebody to represent you. You know what I mean? Someone that's respected in a business sense and all that. I'm a fucking 24-year-old fucking absolute stoner. Like, I'm not a businessman. I'm a rapper, mate.
You need somebody to take care of
No.
you, but it's as well as too many snakes and
Take
all you
it,
need to
but
watch.
I need a team. And I lost my team because they all try, like, not all of them, but like, my manager and my agent that I had bumped a lot of money off us, left us for dead. And then, I like the rap game and all that, like, I got that, they hit me up, sorted all that out myself. The dizzy shit, you know what I mean? I had my pal Ed Bruce helping me doing a lot of like pretty much everything, like sending my name, like he was like my fucking unofficial manager, do you know what I mean? Helped me with my distribution and shit. We've had our wee like fucking arguments or whatever, but you're gone, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's part of the territory.
So but now I handle it all myself and that, and I'm just enjoying just no pure, oh, I'm in this mad rat race and I see everybody as my fucking competitor and all that. I'm having maybe a fucking like I'm at where I'm at and I've got what I've got for it and I'm living comfortably and it's a stepping stone, and I know for a fact I'm going to be living even more comfortably in the next 2 to 3 years, and I'm just being smarter with my money and that. So I'm focusing more on that because that's more fucking important than my passion or my hobby to me right now. Because like what they take time out, write, live, have experiences, gain insight, grow as a person, write better shit, meet better people, make better networking fucking opportunities for myself and all that, and hit shit at the right time. Doesn't bother me, you know what I mean? Like my music makes me a little bit of money. I make money elsewhere as well. Do you know what I mean? Legitimately, but fucking
Capital L.
Aye, mate.
It's the only way we're taking, eh?
Yeah.
But aye, mate. Just living life, mate. Just living fucking life, bro. Like music and stuff.
What was the hang about the
I'm
Belgian
in love.
guy?
I'm in love with it, so it's like it's always there. Sorry, what?
What was the hang about the Belgian guy again? Sorry, I'm just.
Oh,
remembering
sorry, I
that.
went on a tangent. Aye, the
It's on top of that plaque.
Aye,
That was
man.
it.
I'm landing in my
Aye,
toe.
there was just conversation in it going on that. But the plaque guy, I was on a fucking Belgian cunt's fucking album, mate. Loic Notet. The tune's called Poison. and it's like some mad like pop rap fucking tune, and I got paid a lot of money to do it.
Oh,
So I've
nice
done
one.
You obviously done well.
It went platinum in Belgium and gold in France.
Nice.
The album.
Mental how many people in Belgium and France have vibing to a Scottish guy in it.
It's crazy, mate.
Yeah, it's mad.
Crazy, mate.
There's way more people in France. Like,
You wonder, I always just see like a French rappers. I couldn't imagine like seeing. I've not really listened to much.
No, he's a singer, mate.
Is he a singer?
He's a singer. Loic No Tête, mate.
So how did they end up getting involved yourself?
it's not gonna be
Yo.
cool.
No,
Louis,
Loic No
Louis,
Tête.
just type in. I was
know.
like thinking, what are the chances that the guy's going to have in brackets?
Belgian
It's
cunt.
not going to come up, bro. See if it did, mate. Nah, Loic No Tête.
Nah, I just go LO and hopefully.
LOIC.
So do a lot of stuff with like rappers and that, or is this just like a kind of one
Bro,
everything?
this guy is like, wait,
Oh, I never-
bro, fucking, bro, there's a video of him doing like a choreographed dance fucking routine to my verse and all that down in like London or something, bro.
Fuck's sake.
It's class.
How did he get in touch?
He never. See, 1.9 million views 4 years ago. It's like some fucking pop tune, mate. Some like pop ballad fucking.
Like
I can't mind the what. Aye, mate. He
Like
was on Eurovision, mate. He was on Eurovision, bro. And I wrote my bars in like
I mean, by European standards, he's
15
huge.
minutes, bro. See, the
Aye.
guys that just left, mate, we were sitting smoking doobies, bro, and they're all gaff.
Turn up.
And aye, mate.
Is that the guy there?
Aye, mate. Sounds like a lassie.
You know how I expect him to look?
He's like Abba. Aye, mate. He came like third or something, mate. Or second, and then he was on The Voice in Belgium. Came like second or third again.
Fuck's
And then he's
sake.
got a tune with like Sia. That mad fucking bird that.
Aye. No face, no case.
Aye, mate. No face, no case, mate. So he'll be a fucking avocado cut, mate.
But see, to be honest, you've seen her face. She's unveiled her face now, and I kind of wish she kept the mask on.
Is there a case to be made for that?
It's like they try to clone Lady Gaga, mate.
That's probably how they tell it with a mask like that. You're Lady Gaga. If you just cover that up, that's
Put it
a
on the
bag of
loft.
head. Lady
Put her
Gaga.
on the loft in chains, mate, like Bart's brother. Try to tell me that's a guy.
That's no him singing.
Aye, it is, mate. Aye, it is, mate.
Shut up.
Aye, it is, mate. That's a guy, mate.
This is a montage before the big game in the movie, isn't
But I
it?
swear, I swear, didn't see I look back, mate. It's like I cringe
check,
at this
you get
tune,
the right
but
band?
it's like I've got plaques. I'm like, yes.
Aye.
So fuck it, mate.
Oh,
But it's a good tune.
I mean,
it's
so
a good
far
tune.
I'd put this on in the gym.
It's a good tune.
Loic no tête.
Aye.
What's that mean? Do you know? Is that just a cunt's name?
Nae balls.
Nae bother.
Nae balls, mate. Fuck's sake. Eunuch.
Either that or he's been booted up them, man.
But I come in there day a wee 16 and or like a 32 or something, I can't mind. And then fucking it was like a fucking guitar solo and all that, mate. It's class.
Ah,
It's
class,
class.
mate.
It's no my cup of pish, mate, but fuck it. It's like
Did you know this is what it was going to sound like at first? Or did you just
aye,
be-
mate, they sent me the tune, man. They sent me like a 2-minute version of where I need to rap. Do you know what I mean? And then they added on what they need to add in, mate. But I fucking, do you know what I mean? I still get dough for it.
Aye.
So,
I
Turn
love
up
a
a
bit
wee
of
bit,
rap,
mate,
a
hear
bit
the
of
verse.
oh, the verses, like, mate, I swear, it's mid, but it's like I didn't know what to do. So it's like,
Aye, but still.
it's bang average.
Aye, done what you need to do, especially if you've got yourself plaques at it anyway, man. They're on in the wall. How long ago was this? 4
Actually,
years ago, would you say?
Eh?
How long ago was this?
4 years ago or
4
something.
years ago.
Here it goes. Does a pure choreographed ballet dance move to it, mate? It's class.
Nah, Cunt's feet must have been burning trying to dance to your bars, man.
Mate, it's mental, mate.
I'm liking that, mate. I'm digging that. I'm a sucker for that. See, kind of pop tunes with a rap
See,
verse and that. I love
That's
it.
why
all
I
the
done it,
tunes.
because I was just like, mate, probably never going
That's
to
not a tune that deserves
ever
any
again.
Aye.
like better bars than that. Like, do you know, like it'd be wasted
There's a
on
guitar
that.
solo, I was like,
Aye, like-
I was like, yes, mate. Cool. I'm on that tune with a guitar solo, that's all good, mate. You know what I mean? Geese the plaques, see you later. But I don't know. I like working with different people as much as I've just got a weird sense of humour. I like working with different people genuinely. Like people fucking from France, Belgium, fucking whatever. Mate. Do you know what I mean? Wherever they're fucking from. Fucking Australia, South Africa, fucking Brazil.
It's mad the scene that's happening everywhere
There's a
now.
lot of MCs in Brazil that are fucking hard, mate. You know what I mean? I've only just started getting into it. I can't really remember any of their fucking names because their names are mental, mate.
I could imagine, man, if
just
you
all
did
mad,
remember it,
like,
they try to
so
pronounce it.
just mad, like, football player names, mate. You're like, this is class, bro.
I will look Ronaldinho and all that shit. Their
Thiago
names are
Silva,
actually
Reina
much
Cobra,
longer.
He makes tunes.
That's how there's so many different
He
like,
makes
variations of
tunes.
Ronaldo. Who Ronaldinho, does he?
Nah, he's got tunes, bro.
Imagine getting a collab Shogun and
He's got
Ronaldinho.
tunes, mate. I bet you don't even that much, mate. I bet you I could get, mate. You could probably
Imagine him doing a choreographed dance to your tune, fuck's sake, just doing keep ups.
doing the samba, mate.
Of all players, though, he would be one that you would think would
No.
pursue music in some way.
Mate, fucking mate. Memphis Depay's get mixed
He's got all sorts.
Who's that?
Is that wrong? Man? You shouldn't have that. You shouldn't have an album, mate. Leave that to the NBA players. He's trying to be a
Have you heard
basketball
Dame Lillard?
Damian Lillard can rap, mate.
His
He can
latest
actually rap.
freestyle's fucking.
For somebody that doesn't need to rap, mate. He
Does
can
I
actually
just he
rap.
doesn't need it, but the man
There's
who
a
had in
couple football
Swear.
players that can fucking Yannick Balassi. He's got tunes and Bradley Wright. Is it Bradley? No, it's no Wright Phillips. No Bradley Wright. Who's the recon? Who's the fucking two football players that had the rap battle? Yannick Balassi and fucking that's got to do my nothing, mate.
Nah, never seen
I was
that.
like 20. Oh mate,
That's
type
mad.
in Yannick Balassi fucking grime clash or rap battle or something. Like, who was the football player he fucking clashed? That's got to do my nothing. Is it Bradley Wright Phillips? Benny, what you doing?
He literally just went.
You just try to get goes into
I'm
stoned off of
come back.
fumes.
I'll come back. I'll come back. I promise.
He just likes cuddles, man. He's a good boy.
That's
Yeah,
he's
good
getting
boy.
chilled. Love it, chilling like a villain. Have you got any plans for any more? Obviously, done the tune with McRoy. Any more from the people in the Scottish
It's
scene?
fucking Bradley Wright Phillips, Lord
Is
of
it,
the
huh?
Mics, mate. No, mate, boom.
Yeah, look
See,
TM.
my brain's like a sieve, but I fucking know what I'm talking about. Aye, mate. Don't need to put it on because I bet you it's cringy now and don't want to ruin the memory of it in my head. See that way, mate? I just don't watch all
Turn it off.
Aye, mate.
Turn it off and log out.
Krypton
log out so it
Conan,
doesn't go in my
Wright
algorithms.
Phillips, Rap skills, mate. I see, but Lassie's got some fucking... Aye, mate, sound, mate. Back in the day, there you go. Anyway, leave the rapping to the fucking NBA players, man. Memphis
How are these
Depay's
cunts pish?
raps, mate, Memphis Depay's raps are fucking shite, mate. Fucking shite. Did you see Lukaku in the interview with American accent or no?
Oh, for fuck's sake,
I
man.
think he
Why
was
is it
on
we
like
football players doing that?
ESPN. He's like, yeah, dude, not that, mate. He's like, you're from Belgium, bro.
Oh, mate.
What the fuck?
It's like,
One thing or two about Belgium.
And it, mate, King Leopold, mate.
like, you heard the way Belgian people sing? You need your fucking voice out a couple more octaves to fucking talk like you're from Belgium.
Bro, tell you, but
Nah, he's too deep for a Belgium guy. He's not been kicked in the balls hard enough.
does he like Belgian? He's no Belgian anyway, mate. Romelu Lukaku, but he's no Belgian. They stole him.
Remember they done him with fucking, was it Stormzy? They put the photo, it said,
Aye, mate.
was that a photo, mate, it was Stormzy and it was a photo of Lukaku?
Oh,
Or that'll be a bit. Remember that? Like, how the fuck do you fuck something like that up?
I don't even know, mate. I don't actually even know. Especially when you're, mate. I don't know. It's retarded, man.
There's editors and that involved.
Aye.
mate.
Several layers of people that need okay.
Unless
That's why, mate,
unless
I
the
don't know.
editors, it's just ingrained
organised
racism.
chaos, mate. It's just organised chaos. It's like, this in there wee nugget. It's in there wee 0.2% fucking like forward in your way in your way into thinking everything's fucking like fucked up and that. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, boom. Here's fucking a picture of fucking Stormzy and it's meant to be fucking Romelu fucking Lukaku. Here's an air mad racist thing in the paper. Here's an air mad racist thing on there.
Aye.
Here's an air mad racist, and it's just like every wee incremental fucking stage. It's just like everybody, what? Every fucking white guy's racist. Just like, no, man. It's the fucking media, bro.
It's just Tory donors. That's
It's
it.
the media, it's the Tories, it's the white people, man. Let's all band together, because realistically, see, that's what they do, man. They get the working class, they get wee niggly stupid. That's mad, I shouldn't have said niggly, innit? but bro, I say that word,
You need to get a subtitle on there.
I say that word, fuckies, innit? And it is, it's just like wee stupid things that just poke it just pokes at your psyche. And it's like, if if you're inclined to be divisive and argue and fucking think that way, it's like they just put all this shit out there, man, and even us talking about it, it's like people are going to fucking argue about this. Do you know what I mean? And it's like you'll never escape it, man. And these fucking newspapers and these major fucking corporations, that's like, see when they do shit like that, it's like, is it really an accident?
Nah, definitely. Is it?
Is it?
It's too much question.
You know what I mean? Is it
The
really
idea
an
is it's a
accident?
distraction. It's a distraction because seeing you're walking down the street, you're not seeing like a banker or a fucking politician, which is really ruining your fucking country. It's you see an immigrant every day. So see if we say that's an immigrant, this and that, it's a foreigner and that. You see them every day. You're that's the person to blame for why
That's my
I'm
point.
struggling. Why fucking they're basically raping the country for millions. It's the fucking
That's my
people at
point.
the top. It's always and you realise
it's the immigrants. No, it's the banks. It's the corporations. It's the fucking media. They're the people that control all this shit, and then they make the fucking all the working class people and all the wee cunts. They all fight amongst each other. We all fight amongst each other instead of all being pals and being able to have a laugh with each other and have a fucking joke at each other's expense and blah blah blah. Fucking can't do that. Everybody's super sensitive, and it gets tribalism fucking ramped up, and every cunt's like it's like jail rules, mate. You need to stick with your race and all that.
Aye.
It's just weird, mate.
Aye.
It's just weird, man.
and it's thing with these media, it's enforcing this kind of behaviour.
And
And it's
that's what I'm saying, man. Like those, even though that was years ago, that's like what I'm saying. Those wee things that just go through any year, man, any month. There's something that you can go like, oh, the Sun did this. The fucking BBC say a woman said the N word on the fucking BBC. Fucking this and that, mate. Fucking it's a lot of shit. It's just a lot of shit.
that
It's
is.
just a lot of shit. It's just a lot of like, gossip about this and bicker about this, and it's like ultimately it's leading us away from being the girl and being like we're all just one. And realistically, there's no thing as black or white. We're all human, and it's really how we're defined, how we're really realistically fucking defined by these fucking people that actually control everything, man. Which just we are poor and they're rich.
Aye.
They deserve it. We don't.
We get poorer, they get richer.
Aye, mate. And it's like,
The more that, as you said, the more that they can keep the working class and the poor divided, the more that they don't pay attention.
don't move forward.
Everybody over.
Aye, don't move forward, man.
See some people are not.
Gets who's mad about bars, he's like, it's always me and my own people competing, crabs in a barrel, or something like that. It's like something to that effect anyway. It's true. It's like,
Everywhere you go, every scheme, everything, it's all crabs in a bucket, but it's fractal. So it's like the smallest, like you can see it. Probably we can see it within our own fucking friends group. Some of us, do you know what I mean? Competing with your own pals for the same birds, to look a certain way, dress a certain way, have the best motor out the fucking squad, blah blah. You know what I mean? Just whatever cunts do, right? Can have that on the fucking smallest level, and then you just see it at the largest level of society, you know, mate. The way they lie and try and backstab each other, it's like fucking, mate. It's like Rome. Do you know what I mean? See if like, mate, it's just like murder's illegal, so they can't really murder any. They can't, but they still kind of do it. But it's like there's a paper trail that leads to fucking some like they paint it as like some Iraqi dude or some Saudi Arabian guy or some shit, and it's like, aye, well, who paid that cunt? It's like you never really, you just find out who the killer is. You don't find out who paid. It's like, why is that dude there doing that? Do you know what I mean?
Aye, it's
like
like
fucking the Jeffrey Epstein judge, nor fucking husband and son get killed.
oh, did they? Aye.
Aye, bro.
I think I
It was
remember seeing something like
it was like a year ago or something, man.
Aye, it was
But
during.
that's what they did. They just flood the fucking media. You just flood it, bro. So it's like everybody's get like short memory.
Aye, the day they
You know what I
forget,
mean?
they forget quite quickly. Look at fucking. See with Prince Andrew and that, and all. Would you make it that? Fucking the Queen
mate,
basically helping
what?
him pay off his fucking
Bro.
his court case.
Bro, like this.
what a loaded question that is.
This is no, mate. This is what I mean. Dirty pedo scum, mate, and he should get fucking annexed, mate. But I've said it before. If you read up historically, mate, paedophilia was like a right that was like reserved for royalty and shit. Like in a lot of like. Doesn't matter what hemisphere you're in the planet or where you're, fucking South America, Africa, Australia, everywhere, like fucking Hawaii, everywhere, mate. Cunts shagged their brains. Cunts fucking, you know what I mean, mate? It
He's
was like,
probably only died out in the past
Bro.
couple hundred years.
this, bro, it's not died out, mate.
Like,
This,
died out to the
they're all-
way-
They're all like fucking, no, it's just like, they're like fucking second cousins and that, do you know what I mean? But back in the day, man, it was freaky deaky because they wanted to keep the blood pure.
Aye.
You know what I'm saying, man? They would fucking look at
And keep that pure beastie.
Look at like what fucking the Queen and all that. I'm sure I read something. The Queen, the royal family. I can't remember if it was Prince Philip or what. The old cunt. He fucked the
Man just croaked it. That's
mate,
Philip.
Like, he get done for, or they were trying to get him done. Like this mad, like native tribe in Canada. Well, they came over and raped like fucking 50 kids and killed them, buried them and all that.
I
And
took them for orphanages and that. I think it was the Queen Mother because a lot of
And you're
there's a
like
lot of
that,
shit you
mate.
said about her involvement in these
mate.
things.
But at the same time, I mind that was at the same time when they were just like trying to get every country pure hate that mad Meghan Markle.
Aye,
That
I
was
was
all
saying
you
the worst outrage in a royal family in like 85 years or something, and you're like, wait, Prince Andrew was actually a
that's pure
beast.
projection, mate. That's heavy, like.
It's
Oh,
madness.
we're not the evil ones they are for fucking looking different, like, but you raped
know.
Wayne's.
I know, it's insane.
Like, no, yous need to. Like, and everyone goes, oh, we didn't know, we didn't. Yous didn't know. Yous didn't know, yous give him an allowance. Every movie I see, mate, a princes get like an aid and all that. It's like a smart cunt and it's actually quite sound, but he's like, you know what I mean?
Right, I think
Like
he's
some-
security
some
detail and all that shit, I
fucking
know.
M for James Bond and all that. Like, mate, you never just, you're not the main character, mate. See, when you're a prince, mate, you're a main character of a movie, bro. Your fucking life is a movie, bro. You want to go somewhere, you can go there, mate. Cunts have to fucking bow and give you shit and anything you want, bro. You're
Exactly.
a fucking
Never
boy,
been told
mate.
no in your life.
Innit,
Aye,
bro?
like-
Never
get
been
land
told
and
no.
all, it's
Imagine
like-
that, like growing up and no cunts tell you no, you've been gied everything. Imagine what a walloper you would be.
Bro.
Imagine how much you a super cunt
Aye.
you would be.
I mean, but see, in a way, then
Mummy, I need money for a yacht. You know, like one of the cunts, mate. You're
Aye.
like, what? That cunt, like,
I need a yacht and 5 children.
bro, it's...
Get Savile on the phone now.
Oh, mate.
Fuck's sake.
He just looks... he
Jimmy
just
Savile
looks
turns
like
out
a
like.
fucking
Imagine Jimmy Savile in the Royal Palace must have been like. See, remember that DVD guy you had that was like an uncle, but it wasn't an uncle, but he came in like, wee man, I'll get you a new Terminator film. That must have been like Jimmy Savile in the fucking Royal Palace. Just creepy uncle turned up with a selection of Wayne's and a bin liner. Fucking
in a
wrong.
potty bag like that. What one do you want?
I think I've got a couple down here. There's a wee chip sneak. Just out the way. Just fucking.
They've got all their mad codes. Like, got any pistachio? It's like, aye, fucking wolf.
Can I get some extra cheese in that pizza?
Like, where's Mama? Like, shut up, fucking.
Oh, it's only Uncle Jimmy.
Yeah, pure cigar in the mouth like that. But fucking getting that with me, man.
But
Yeah, man.
I was going to ask you, obviously, you just done, I know it's a pure change of subject, but you just done a tune with McCroy. No, totally related. I was meant to ask us, I wasn't making any suggestions. But hang with,
Let's
obviously,
get
done
off
it. Is there any plans to do any collabs with any more Scottish artists or that?
I don't know.
Did
Not
you get into the pipeline?
Have I? I think so. I don't know. No, I don't.
Nah,
I don't have any. I don't actually.
no wish list of that, nothing idea like that, right?
Well,
What I
I've
mean?
kind of done tunes with every cunt, apart from like fucking.
Aye, been a bit.
Apart from Oaksy. Who else have I not done a tune with? Poggy. I don't know, man. I think I've fucking done a tune with every cunt, man. But like, whoever wants to fucking get down, mate. Whoever wants
Aye.
to get busy, mate, and actually rap and actually like fucking make a good tune or something, like. No, just like a bouncy tune where it's like, I'm out in the streets, me on the beats.
Aye, like an MC tune or something.
No, mate, I'm not doing that, mate.
Nah, I'm not. I see the MC stuff. I used to be into it when I was young, like 16 and that, but
Then you grow
once
up,
I grew out it, I couldn't get back into it.
It's just when you grow up and you get like, you just go, what is this?
Aye, what's even gonna? What's the accent of it? Why do you need to learn? You need to learn that accent and then.
Aye,
look
so
the-
it's like I think it's the same because it came from like Newcastle and that. So and I think that was a lot of these cunts' accents, and then a lot of people just start calling it. Yeah, it is. It's a pure Waltzer accent.
But that comes for, but it comes for garage, mate. It comes for garage,
Aye,
bro.
aye, you're right.
It comes
also.
for garage, so it's actually, see if you do that, mate, and you're a white person, you're racist.
I know. Imagine that.
That's
Or
an
he's
appropriation
MC
right there.
Stomping getting cancelled.
No, but it is, mate. It's the garage.
Let
voice.
me see some. You can't say that.
It's the garage voice, mate, and then people use that shit on the waltzers and all that. You know what I mean? And it just kind of adapted after that, but it did. It came for garage. It's garage voice.
The garage.
See, the thing with MCing and that is kind of the same. See, like what I was going to say about drill. Drill's the equivalent of like, remember like diss tracks when you were younger, like the Penny Lee diss. No,
Aye.
that's the equivalent of that becoming heavy popular and like mainstream to an extent, and then everybody just making diss tracks and out and like them getting millions of
Because you
views.
could probably make an argument that see if there was like pure TikTok and all that, mate. like, see if the way it was the new back then.
Oh, they've been wild.
Cunts were
Aye.
getting fucking slashed and stabbed for diss tracks.
It's basically, it's
All
kind
the
of what's
time,
happening in England now. They're doing each other, then they're making disses about it, and it's all getting played in court.
you
and all
got
that.
shafted in
They're
the head.
basically stabbing a cunt and then giving a statement to and selling a statement. That's basically what they're doing.
Proper,
It's mad.
in
See,
depth,
you
like,
hear-
I killed your cousin. And I've done it
On this
here.
day,
Aye.
on this street,
It was 12
and he was in
on
front of this
afternoon.
cunt.
And you're like, whoa, mate, imagine being the cunt, sitting raging, my cousin's dead. Oh, I'm killing this cunt, mate.
Aye.
Have you ever
And
seen
that's
any,
just that.
have you ever seen any of the most disrespectful bars and drill
Aye,
videos
mate,
and
aye,
that?
Oh,
that's
and you hear
banging
some
wee
of this
series,
shit.
banging wee series.
You hear some of the shit that they say in that, but like I can't.
Some mates say they homoerotic,
homoerotic,
mate. I dig
Aye.
it. You know what I mean? I'm
But,
like, shout out the closets. You know what I mean? Like, fucking sitting behind their masks, talking about fuck. I'm gonna shove it in him. You know, what the
But
fuck,
what was
bro?
one of the ones I remember? He's like, so and so died at the scene. Why the fuck were the paramedics? Like,
Aye,
it's,
mate. Pure just, I stabbed my
Oh,
own
right,
cousin.
so that- I mean, that
stabbed my-
tells us a lot.
I stabbed my own cousin. My fucking cunts talk about their guns having a hard on and all that. It's just all weird. Like,
aye.
what
Aye.
are you talking about,
K
man?
Coke's big about talking about his gun as if it's. He's got a tune or is it a freestyle and he literally talks about his gun like it's his bird? Like in the whole thing,
Aye,
it's
that's
like him.
not what I'm talking about, mate. That's different. That's him having a relationship with him. That's like some Nas shit. I'm talking about just wee guys.
Oh,
that
right,
just,
right.
Aye, what
They're
we're
just-
talking about the drill right now, mate. No K Coke fucking years. K Coke's on these. I love K Coke.
Oh no,
Shout
there
out
was no
K
hate
Coke,
towards
mate.
K Coke. I
Aye,
love
but
K Coke.
That's different, mate.
Just saying it
The
was
drill rappers, mate, they're talking about their shit. They're using all these mad weird terms, and I don't even think they understand half of it, mate. I think they've just heard somebody older than them say it, and they're like, it's like a ballion, dating a tune. And there's like, see, once you dig deep into the drill scene in the UK, bro, there's tens of thousands of them. And they're all rapping up, like, they're all like, I'm stabbing this cunt, I'm doing this, I'm shotting this, I'm doing that. And it's like, every tune, man, and you're like,
I'm OT.
I don't think any of them started with the intention to stab anybody. They wanted to be cool and accepted and that. But then they'd start talking about it and talking about it and talking about it to the point where they have to...
Aye, there's a voice
They
going,
have-
you might need to stab somebody.
They have to... I can't like, you're a pussy if you don't... you know what I mean? Like fucking... What's that fucking... the longest yard, like, I'm half a star, I gotta stab. You know what I mean? I gotta stab somebody or something, mad Chris Rock, bro. That's like every wee guy now.
Aye.
Like, I'm not gonna get my whole if I've not got like I need to kill somebody. That's what's gonna be like, mate. It's because it's like that in America. And we're like, what? London's like 5, 10 year, 15 year behind America. We're maybe 5, 10, 15 years behind London. So it's going to end up happening here, mate. There's just going to be a repetitive.
Sure, I don't
fucking-
know if you-
It did happen here at 10 years ago. We've already went through it.
That's what I'm saying.
But I
mate.
think it's starting to
happened.
flare back up.
It's starting to. That's what I'm saying, mate.
The young
Mate.
teams have disappeared and it's roadmen.
Aye, a roadman. They're
Steaming.
kicking about with balaclavas and all that shit on, rapping and all that shit. It's like,
And then
are you just
Steaming.
wearing that because you're a jailbait cunt, don't want your face was seen, or you just heavy embarrassed
It's 'cause they're-
and you don't want to get
it's 'cause they're
slaughtered?
It's because they're in the scheme, but they're no pure stabbing cunts and that. So they wear that, and then like the kind of cunt, it's like mad weird fucking cunts that just go out to jail and all that. That are trying to like, relive their teens and all that.
Aye.
Like, "Hey, man, I'll pay for your video and all that. You know what I mean? Can I bring my dogs? That's what it is, mate. I'll bring your dogs. Do you need dogs for the video?
Dogs, one slabbery bastard. Get that in this music video.
Get them all riled up.
Denny.
Get them all
Aye, get him riled up, get him riled up. Here's a fucking.
Toys, wee man.
Get a big steak and just wave
Yeah,
it
Zico,
about. Steak and a
Zico,
stick. Like,
speak.
whoa.
Zico speak.
Zico and Kane.
Then it's like fucking woof. Heavy duty women, mate. Oh, whip me. Oh, whip me.
Who's got
It's
a Montclair?
it's
Somebody
mad,
pop a Montclair on
it's
him.
mad.
Aye, put him on Claire on the dog. Give the dog, put a balaclava on the dog so it can't see its face.
That's the next one, mate.
Dogs
The
get warts it.
Nah, my dog's
My dog's in the run at Mould away last week.
My dog's got a fucking mixtape, mate.
I set my way in a nephew. The dog gets out of jail, man.
Well, I've got an XL Billy with a fucking caffeine. Fucking weed caffeine Barca.
The dog's gone and buying dogs so it can breed them.
You go in, mate, your dog's got a fucking wee pen of hamsters, mate.
The dogs get fucking fronts. Dogs get an ice cream shop.
Aye, bro. Washing money through fucking dog biscuits. But anyway,
I've not.
the random fucking, aye.
You do wonder how many, because they all wear masks. I even think that, like, see when you see like the American reactors and that, like you do see some of them when they're first watching drill videos and they're like, why is everybody in a mask? Did they all seriously have?
But Chicago,
like,
that's
warmth
mad,
and
it's like
shit like that?
Chicago
Like-
drill doesn't even, like, they don't really wear masks.
No, I know they
They're
don't
not
get it,
cunts to
they're
see
sick.
their faces. Like, I've killed 5 of your pals. You need to see my
Aye,
face.
this
You've
is
got
my
guys-
house.
You've got
Aye.
guys out
This
of
is
jail.
the number on the front of my house.
There's
These
my
are all pals.
postcode. The
These
name of
are
the
all
songs,
my
his
pals.
fucking his address.
All my
None
pals.
of these guns are registered. Bang, bang.
Aye, all my pals hate you and your pals, and when we see you, we're going to kill you and shoot you, and it's like that shit, mate. And then it's like, and the Londonised version is like, all right, we'll try and like try and sneak our way around what we're doing by wearing masks and shit. I've just never really got
But
it.
it's all the same. It's like, why do
Because
you
you
hate
need
them?
to be
Because we're not
embarrassed.
fit
But
60.
the thing is, but they wear masks. They wear masks and detail every single thing they've done. You're like, I
Aye,
don't.
but
That's
then
a bit
you
of a
go and
contrast.
support the cunt, then you go support a cunt that wears a mask, mate, and they fucking go backstage and he's get it off.
Aye.
And you're like that, mate. What the fuck? Taking pictures with cunts and all that, mate. And you're just like,
I know. I wonder what the
I mean,
allure is. If like a lot of
fucking
cunts.
stupid, man.
But if
Yeah,
you
I
actually date
suppose-
right, like if you actually
Well,
date.
M. Huncho still wears a mask. doesn't
He says he has
And
is
he's
because he doesn't want.
roasting, he's roasting behind that thing, mate. That thing's fucking, he's a big boy, mate. He's roasting behind that, mate.
Aye,
I think it's got fans in it and everything, mate.
I've got like an image of him like a bodyguard in a James Bond film, and he take it off. He's like Kane's, even that way when Kane the Undertaker, he wears a mask because his face is all burnt and all that shit. I've got that pure mystique.
I feel like he'd have an air mask.
He's got a balaclava under the
balaclava.
mask.
Tiny heat.
I just keeps going like Men in Black. Men in Black.
He pulls it off and it's a pug.
why I never wanted to take the mask off. You know what I mean? Wee squeaky voice. And
Imagine that it was just a
Still
French.
getting melodies,
He
but
just, he,
still
just,
hitting it with the
he
melodies.
just pulls off the mask and he's a French bulldog. He's just been fooling cunts all this time. He's got a litter.
oh, what, mate? Nah,
I love that.
Yeah, I don't want people to come up see my kids and he's just got a litter of pups.
It's like Ricky Morton, fuck it, Rick and Morty episodes. Like, you thought the French bulldogs were just a little hen dog to just pick up and play with. No, you know, that was the day he pulled his
Those
mask off.
bulldog raps.
He's like, Frenchies assemble. You know, just fucking like, well, press a button, man. I'm mad androids and shit, man. Take us over, bro. I don't know. I get para something like that's going to happen one day, mate, because you just never know.
See, would you be
I
surprised?
don't know, mate.
Would you be surprised at this stage?
What if like androids uprised, like like technology took us over, mate?
Mate, see my MacBook and that, you would honestly think that's a fucking an Android that's got a mind that's saying the way it works, man. It's a piece
I
of
find it
shit.
weird that like Terminator came out in 1984, and then obviously there's big 1984, and then we're literally doing all this stuff leading us towards like that
But
happening.
that's what they did. Mate, I'm sure we spoke about this last time. Like they just make movies and get you used to shit, and then they do the shit in
Aye.
real life like 20 years later, and you go, so you feel like that's old.
It's
Aye.
true.
You know what I mean?
See the more that you
You're
get,
like,
see the more that you
They had
see like
shit
stuff
like
on
touch
glass.
screens in Star Trek and all
Aye.
that, so when you get a phone, it's not like, what?
Well,
Like,
remember Minority Report?
you know what I mean?
Remember Minority Report? He's stood and he's got like the big screen that's like a glass table and it's got all the stuff and he's moving it about. It's like the more you're even seeing like Google have come out with stuff kind of close to that. And I know it's not heavy accessible, but I've even thought that, seeing that, been like, oh, that's just stuff in Minority Report.
and you just get used to it. You just get used to it. You see a mad new gun, you're like, oh, I've seen that on COD.
Aye.
I
Aye.
subconsciously, when everybody's seen an iPad, we all went, "Oh, I've seen that."
Desensitized.
Aye, it's like as if you're as if it preps you for it,
Aye, mate.
or is these tech companies just getting the ideas for watching mad
It's like
fucking
when you
80s
fund the
sci-fi
dil- when
films?
You fund the dildo in
80s, right?
GTA, mate. You know what I mean?
You never know.
You start smashing the poles, mate. Mate. You start
That was
doing
a
the
pure
poles
thing.
with
I
dildo.
found a dildo on GTA. Like, you asked pure specifically
It was
got
in
to the
it
police
was in the
station
police
again.
station.
It was in the
Ima-
showers.
Imagine
walk
that's
in,
how
mate.
they track that
You
all
just
back.
turn around and start doing cunts with the class.
Just running about scalping prostitutes to
Imagine they
death with a
tracked all
dildo.
the
That's when
technology
GTA
like
was
that back
GTA.
to like coked up 80s TV and film writers that were like coming
mate.
up with all this sci-fi technology, and then over the years Apple and that have went, wait a fucking minute, they were onto something.
Like, back when gear was gear.
They knew, mate. They fucking knew, mate.
Aye, some crazy shit coming
All
out.
that shit's
You
never
could
been-
imagine, but thinking of mad gear chats, you have like, no, this is what the world needs. Imagine back in the 80s when they're like, no, this is what the world needs. We'll fucking give it. Like, fucking write a script and what you waiting on?
Had gear chat yet? You
Aye,
know what I
I'm
mean?
just chilling.
I was
out
just
movies
chat,
and
because
that.
these
Aye,
cunts were off out of it, man.
No, I mean, used to get cocaine at the dentist. No, that's mad.
I know. Life was so
Used to get
good.
everything.
Life was so much simpler and
get
better.
everything, man.
Coca-Cola had cocaine in it.
Fuck's sake, heroin's called heroin because for its heroic properties, mate. It was like a cough lozenge. I swear done, mate. You know who made it? Bayer.
Bayer.
Bayer Leverkusen and all that.
Aye.
So the company that fucking sponsors that team, mate.
Oh, is
Pretty
it? No.
sure. Aye, mate. Bayer fucking Leverkusen.
Google it.
Bayer, mate.
The Bayer. The
Bayer.
sponsors. Bayer.
Bear.
make
So
heroin.
I'm pretty sure that's the same company that
Well, always
fucking
think, see,
sponsors
watching
Bayer
Game of Thrones
Leverkusen.
when
It's
they
like
talk
a
about-
fucking, unless it's just the same name, Bayer Leverkusen for no reason, but Bayer, mate, it's like a fucking, the mad cross fucking medicinal company.
That would
Mate,
make sense then.
they invented heroin.
See, to be honest, man, that's probably like that. See, the amount of shit Big Pharma have done to date, man. They're like,
Bayer Leverkusen, mate. I'm pretty, I would fucking vote, mate, unless it's a pure coincidence, mate. But I'm pretty sure that team's sponsored by that big pharma company, mate. And that's why they've got dough.
It was the Germans. Engineering
The
some mad
Germans.
shit again.
Mate, well, think about it,
Fucking
mate.
bastard
The
Germans.
Nazis were on speed, mate, and everything, mate. Do you know what
aye,
I
they
mean?
were.
So JFK.
Hitler, he was a heavy speed team.
JFK was full
Aye,
of
bro.
all sorts. He was getting injections for Dr. Feelgood.
Every
The guy's
fuck-
name was. He
Aye.
used to. He was like a doctor for like Marilyn Monroe, like
I'm
all sorts of
fucking-
folk, and he used to give
smoked
JFK
crack 10 minutes
injections. Of,
ago,
like,
mate.
it was like amphetamine. It was like amphetamine, like all sorts of different stuff, and that was like see like the Bay of Pigs with Cuba and all that. He was fucking because I was watching something the other week and they were showing you. JFK's like notes that he was making, he was like doodles that he was doing during like the
Like,
Bay of
he's
Pig.
not-
But they were talking about it as if like, yeah, so you'll find that like even people in highly stressful situations they'll try and get away and like do that. But as I was watching the thing, like already knowing that, I was thinking, no, he was out his fucking nut,
No,
he was
he's
tweaking
pissed.
and he was drawing sailboats and, and there was
not
a
like
missile
Scramble.
crisis going on and this guy was drawing sailboats.
Defo, mate.
But imagine beefing with like some kind of like Castro and you're on a come down or something like that. Like, oh, fuck do you think? You look see that way when you're pure raging
Castro,
and
you know,
sets
for
you
that-
up.
me Dr.
Castle's just a wee snuff pouch, mate.
Fucking arm the missiles, man. I'm not taking this dafty shite.
I know, mate. Back in the day, it was like that, mate. Like, cunts just did, like, the Cold War and all that. We need that war, mate. Fuck it, mate. I'm going to say it. We need that war.
we need that
There's too
revolution.
much tension in the air, mate. It's like, you see that way, you just need a thunderstorm to just, for clear weather. Like, fuck it, mate. The world's fucked, right? The weather's fucked. Cunts are dying. Fuck it, right? Let's go to war, mate.
I mean, need a good word, but like
Let's
war
go
against
to
the
war,
elite.
mate. Let's all fucking this side of the planet, right? America and all that, the good guys, right? Us, right? France and all that. Israel, all the good guys, mate. You know what I mean? Fucking, the good guys, mate. The good guys, mate. You know what I mean? I'm no fucking Wiley. Fuck's sake, don't want fucking killed. But no, I'm kidding. Not. But basically, it's going to be like that, and it's just going to be a world war, and it's going to last like 2 days, and Putin's just going to go like that. You should have backed off. Because he said it already, man, and it's like Putin's like those, mate. It's weird. It's like the new all the Eastern European fucking politicians are like, aye, mate, like Putin and that's like, aye, there's not really going to be a war unless America fucking, you know what I mean?
Don't
keeps
shut
up
it.
their shite, you know what I mean? If they keep doing what they're doing, there's going to be a war because we're going to have to, you know what I mean? But it's techie, innit? It's just technical, man. It's very fucking. I'm no smart enough to sit and break down the fucking relationship between the Ukraine and the fucking Russia and shit, and like Crimea and how certain people in Crimea and Ukraine see themselves as Russian and shit. It's all very fucking complicated. It's complicated.
Seems very familiar being for the West of Scotland. It's striking up a lot.
Aye, I'm not going to sit.
Open
and
up
break-
some
I'm not
old
gonna sit
wounds.
and-
Aye.
I'm not going to sit and break that down, mate. You know what I mean?
Aye,
But,
aye,
like-
we already. Like, aye, everybody
But
gets the gist if you know, you
it's
know.
fucking one of the ones, mate. It's like, why the fuck is America getting involved again? It's just them doing their shit again.
Aye, it's a
They're
big dick
just-
swinging
or we just
operation,
want,
isn't it?
I know what I
Like,
mean? It's just there's oil fields and all that out there and all, mate. And there's fucking shit resources. There's just shit that they want out it, control territory, mate. You know what I mean? And they talks about the fact that fucking America, well, I can't stay, but like, can't forget that America's got the most fucking military bases in the fucking world, mate. You know what I mean? They've basically got an empire again, you know, like, and they're just freaking out because cunts are like kind of clocking on to it at a higher level, the Chinese and the Russians and all that. They're like,
but then
fuck
you've
yous
got
cunts.
Putin, like
He's an
Russia
evil
and that.
bastard, mate, but he's still like, at least he's like kind of, he's a bit more honest, you know what I mean, when it comes to like shit like, here, mate, America, back off.
Aye,
or
but then
else-
what he done, and again, I don't know like the complete details, but see where the whole, like, obviously gas prices are through the fucking roof right now.
Aye.
That is all locked
But
back.
that's because
to,
of the
like,
gas companies, innit?
I know, but it's
'Cause-
not all knocks back to like this major like refinery, like in that basically Russia control, that they cut off supply for like a
But
lot.
America
a lot.
put sanctions on, right? It's all petty
and then,
shit.
and then whip the prices up and stuff like that. And now we're seeing the effect because companies are sitting on reserves of gas that they bought at price A, but to afford the next batch, they're
Aye.
now need to charge fucking triple that. Well, prices just went up like 40 or 50%. That's why, because they can't afford to get their next bit. unless they put the prices up and charge you a wee bit more.
It's
They're doing 40s.
fucking
They're
mental.
doing 40s and 50s. That one cunts now.
Staying Cali gas.
Aye, it's Cali. It's pure Cali,
Cali, mate.
Aye.
You get it in a shiny jerry can and everything, man.
These big billionaires and all that, these mad cunts, they're no any smarter than fucking probably the average person.
They just
They're just
exploit.
born into positions
Aye.
of fucking opportunity.
Other
and-
psychopaths that have got themselves into
Aye,
that
mate,
position.
and then
They
Well,
lack a
that's
lot
the
of empathy.
dangerous
They
ones.
lack human
That is
empathy.
the Putins and the Trumps and the fucking.
Aye.
But see, even like now they're saying fuck. I'm sure I seen fucking Russell Brand talking about it. Sure they were going, oh, Trump's a cunt, right? Trump is a cunt. But sure they were talking about fucking how Trump was like in with the Russians and all that, mate. And it turns out it wasn't. It was the fucking Clintons that were in with the fucking Russians, and the Clintons got their lawyer to lie, and then his excuse was, oh yeah, I just assumed and thought that Trump was working with the Russians, so I called up to report him as a concerned citizen or some mad shit like that. You're like, what are you talking about, mate? You literally worked for the Clinton Foundation. I'll just skip over that, mate.
Aye.
I'll just no mention that when I'm making the phone call to grass I cunt in. Like,
Aye.
I work for the other side.
See, the
Like,
thing,
you
I
fucking
feel like
dick.
the Russians wouldn't trust Trump. Like, who the fuck would trust Trump? Why would you go into business with him?
It's like you say the Russians in it as if they're all just in a room with their mad furry hats on. It's like that's what cunts all think. It's like, mate, what do you mean the Russians in it? Like, what do you mean, like just
Aye, it's no snatch.
some mad aye, mate,
Boris
it's
the
like
Bullet
everybody's
Dodge or that.
typecasted into like yeah. But it's far too complicated, mate, and I think that's the problem. They've overcomplicated it to the point where the whole country, like, mate, America, whatever country you fucking pick, mate, they're all fucking politically divided, racially divided. Everybody's up in arms about something,
Aye, it's, always
offended
the,
by
it's
something.
usually the same thing. Like,
Aye,
the root
man.
of it is always usually like
And
a
it's
very
like, when's
similar...
it gonna just fucking won't get guns and we'll go to war and we'll sort it like men and we'll leave the woman at home.
Get the muskets out.
No, I mean,
Get back in the musket days. The
aye,
muskets would
bro.
solve all this, man.
We should do that. We should, like, see how we do like Ninja Warrior and all that. We should just do like fucking, I don't know, Patriot battle, right? And you get the fucking biggest, meanest cunts, right? To compete to be the champion for your country, and you do it like Troy, and you send your champion.
Like kind of like the world's strongest
Aye.
man.
To
Like the
save
world's
all the
strong-
bloodshed.
the world's maddest
bam.
bam.
Aye, mate, and he's like the celebrity, big mad 6'8" cunt that can fight like fuck. You know what I mean?
It would.
Like big Aquaman looking cunt. Like, aye, mate, I'm fucking here to represent France. You're like, fuck, you know. and he just, aye, mate. Like, if your champion gets his spinal cord ripped out, you're France now.
Aye.
For like,
Rather than having
you know what I
millions of
mean?
cunts go to their death,
But-
just have one
but-
cunt nominated for each
but
country.
you retain your right. You retain your autonomy within the French society as like your region is Scotland, innit? So we send our, you know what I mean? So you
Send
get
our
your,
top
so
boy.
you get
Send
to
me.
work. You get to actually work on an air champion, and then you can challenge the French champion to get your sovereignty back. And see that, mate?
Return that into risk.
I'd watch that, mate. I'd pay to watch that.
You think you'd probably
Once
make
a
more
year-
money? You'd make more
once
money
a
like that
year,
than you
one-
would do at a real war.
No, a date like the World Cup once every 4 years, mate. You pick a champ, right? And then you do it 4 year cycle. And fucking, you know what I mean? It's
Or if
just
some-
like
if something
there's
flares
some,
up.
it's like the Premier League, mate. There's some teams at the bottom that just get relegated all the time, so they're constantly like, fucking one day you're Scotland, next day you're Brazil. You know what I mean? It's like, so what, mate? You know what I mean? Fuck it. It's like if we get a short gene pool, we fucked it. You know what I mean? We'll get no chance against
See, in
Russia.
that case, but Scotland versus England like every couple of months, man. Because cunts like,
No,
no,
you
English
keep it-
bastards
no,
send
you
me
keep
fucking
it-
Scots.
You
Where's the
keep-
fucking top
no,
man?
You keep it cordial in it, like you keep it like every 4 years, and you only get one challenge in it. So you need to, as a country, you on it to make a. That's the voting. Instead of voting on these fucking gimpy politicians,
You'd maybe
you
have
vote in-
qualifying rounds within
Aye,
your country where the champions
yous all,
to get there.
yous get candidates and they're all ripping cunts, mate. You know what I mean? And then I don't know, well, in a few years you let the women do it. I know.
Aye.
innit? Do you
Sounds
know
like a
what I
Bruce Lee film.
mean? Just treat it like football, mate. Just treat it like football,
But
mate.
it's true, because I mean, you've
Treat it
got
like
how many...
football in the UFC, mate, and just be like, every 4 years we've got a champion and fucking we challenge fucking Japan. You know what I mean? And then that means Japan. And then
Take
Japan
liberties, man.
Japan can either accept or decline, right? And then that means you'll still get your invitation and you just go, aye, well, fuck it, we'll take fucking Tahiti. And then if they say sound, mate, you know what I mean? You need to send fucking... Who would we send? Fucking Paul Craig. Who would
No,
we
who's
send,
the
mate?
world's strongest man?
No, you need to be pick like fucking some
Scott,
cunt for the
James
scheme.
English. Yes.
That's like a sacrifice.
Send James English, mate. He could talk his way out it. You know what I mean? He'd talk his way out it, mate. He'd go there and just end up fucking. He'll just, I don't know, mate. But aye, Scotland versus fucking Germany.
Scotland versus the rest of the world.
James just said.
Just like the day that fucking UNICEF fucking, what is it, fucking hang me.
Sold you away to the Germans, sorry. It's like, come be a German general for us, James.
Imagine that cunt just
I
jumping
was
ship.
thinking we
Cunt
could
scheme
back
hopping.
go and take some peyote.
Hang me, I mean,
Starts asking the air champion about his childhood and all that.
You know how I do it with my guests. We'll just go back to the start.
Go back to the start.
Like, Josh.
He's on there for a fight. Like, mate, I'm here to be killing you, mate. Like, but sound. It's like he brought a table and chairs and everything. Nah, shout out James English on it, man.
what was I going to ask you? I asked you this last time, but the audio rudely cut itself out.
Aye.
What was the script that happened with Ransom?
I don't like him.
How-
Just don't like him, mate. He's owed me money for his biggest tune that he's ever done, mate. He's been a wee gimp about it and danced around the bush or whatever, beat around the bush or whatever, mate. He is a bush, mate. He makes me want to go bush sometimes. But that was more in the past. I didn't even really care. I could walk by him in the street and just be like, chest to you, mate. You know what I mean? Like, he could be dressed better than me and fucking looking better shape than me, and I still just be like, chest to you, mate. You're just a bitch inside. You know what I mean? You're just an absolute pussy inside our life, mate. So, like, I don't really care what you've got. It's one of they cunts, mate. Like, you'll probably drive a better motor than me and shit like that and fucking do whatever, mate, and go and do his wee TV fucking presenting fucking career or some shit. Good for him, mate. Good for him, mate. But he's just a gimp, mate. He used this rap shit to position himself and leverage himself into other areas, which I'm not mad or angry at him, but the way he went about it, he was like, I'm for the people, I'm for the fucking stand free, whatever, mate. I know cunts in fucking the wet school with him, mate. You know what I mean? I'm sure he knows cunts at wet school with me. He says I'm a fucking gimp, but fuck them, you know what I mean? I'll punch their cunt in. But that's the difference, mate. Ransom wouldn't. Ransom wouldn't fucking doesn't when he defend himself. When he fucking throw off, when he bust a grape in a fruit fight, is the fucking say. You know what I mean?
Shout out Jay-Z.
So it is what it is, mate. It is what it is. It's just one of the ones. Like, he's literally a poor representative of Scottish rap, and he gets a pass because he's nice. He's likeable.
Should have been email ciphers.
Oh
Name
no,
our full ciphers.
mate. Like, see the thing is, mate. Like, I had my fucking hang with him. Like, I spoke to him and that, and explained my point of view, like on him paying for followers and blah 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 and all that. And just the way he was all blasé about it, mate. But and I thought he was gonna maybe like what he thought. I was like, I'm not gonna go up to him, right? Because I'm just, everybody assumes that I'm gonna be aggressive and all that anyway. Like, I'm going to be comfortable. So I'm like, I'm not going to go up to him. I'm paid to be here. I'm there to do a job. I don't need to, like, I've not got that much of a problem with him. But it was just the way he was acting and all that with people, and he showed up late and all that, as if he didn't need to be there at the Scotland Cypher shit, and just, like, the way he was acting, he's just like this wee 5'8" dickhead, mate. He's just a fucking noob. Just a pure noob, mate.
I've heard that word so many times a day.
He just knows nothing, mate. He knows nothing about anything, mate. He's a pure gimp, mate. And his tunes are gash.
Have you heard anything from him since you done that this about him?
No, mate. I fucking messaged him and everything saying, lad, you are an absolute fucking gimp, mate. And I think, like, one of his pals put up, like, a cryptic Instagram post. And then that was it. So it's one of the ones, mate, get absolutely smoked. Get absolutely fucking smoked. There was a bunch of air people, mate, like, saying about the Rodney King bar, and I'm like, mate, yous don't even listen to rap. Yous don't listen to rap if you think that's bad, mate. You don't, like, that happened years ago, mate. Years ago, mate. Like, oh, but it's not nice to say that because he's black. I'm like, mate, I don't care if he's black. I hope he gets battered, mate. I don't care.
Must have been like
Like, how
30
is
years ago.
that racist to hope just because I'm white and he's black, I can't no like the cunt and think he's a fucking dafty and want him to get battered? Heavily? What the fuck you talking about, mate? Like, what are we living in? Like, do you know, like, I'm a rapper, mate. I'm not a fucking, hey guys, welcome to my vlog today. Like, that's not my personality, mate. I'll punch a rapper in the fucking mouth, mate, for my opinion. Or his.
So did you think you get much backlash because of that line?
Mate, I wanted them to fucking say something back, mate. I wanted them to say something back, at least. I wanted them to phone me and be like, who do you think you're? Take my square goal.
So none of that, you didn't hear from one bit?
None of that, mate. None of that, mate.
Even to this day, nah?
No, mate. No, mate. Because he doesn't care. He doesn't have that. That doesn't factor into his morality. These types of people, mate, they didn't grow up like that or nothing. So it's like they don't. His word isn't. Oh, he's got. You know what I mean? He's never he's had shit his whole life. I'm not saying he's fucking. But you know what I mean? Like he had him on a da, put it that way. And I know he lost his da and all that, and I'm not talking about that in any type of way because that's a terrible thing. But like, aye, at least he got at least he got to grow up. At least he wasn't a wee boy and all that. Do you know what I mean? He got to grow up, got to learn shit off his dad and all that. And that's probably one of the reasons why he's even able to manoeuvre in any positions. But I don't want to sit and talk about the boy. Do you know what I mean? I could break a lot of cunts down and all that. I don't really want to do that, mate. I've done it. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
And
It's a bit
he
building.
said fuck all. He said fuck all, mate. Aye, mate. And I make better tunes than him. So it's cunts can't say it, and I represent Scotland, male. I've got a Scottish personality, mate. I talk Scottish. I'm Scottish, mate. Like he's no. Like he's just the way he acts and all that. He wants to be for England, mate. And that's apparent. And there's a lot of people that are like him.
Aye, it's common as fuck.
That are popular on TikTok and yada yada. Who gives a fuck? What are you in real life?
I don't feel like...
You know what I mean? Nobody knows. Nobody fucking knows half these mad wee TikTok
I don't even feel
rappers.
like it's a normal comparison, like, for used to as artists. Like,
I know, that's why it was me punching down.
If somebody was like, oh, who's better, Shogun or Ransom? I'd be
Me,
like, that's a
mate.
weird fucking thing to ask.
Mate.
Like, do you know, I would agree, you, but not even
mate.
just that. It's not even just like as if it's like an obvious thing, but it's like comparing. I don't know.
I've done more things, mate. I've got more bars, mate. I've got more bars in one tune than he has in every tune he's ever fucking made, mate.
Aye.
His biggest tune is because of me. His most viewed, most streamed tune is featuring me. I go to on SBTV, shout out Jamal Edwards. But I didn't like that tune anymore, mate, because fucking that wee Polanus fucking produced it, mate. I used to have time for Polanus and all that, but he's a weirdo now, mate. So fuck him, mate. He's a fucking gimp. But,
Just heard about him there, so my opinion's completely skewed already.
He's a sausage, mate. He's absolute sausage, mate. Absolute fucking sausage, mate. Messaged me not that long ago, like, I've got beats for you, and I just sent him a laughing face, and he was like, just sent me a question mark, and I'm just like, mate, I hate cunts like that, just oblivious, mate. You can't even, like, why would you message me?
Aye, just different beats.
So weird, mate. But I don't even like that tune anymore, but it's still Ransom's biggest tune. Got fucking better tunes than that, mate. Fuck me, man. It's actually his most listened to, most liked tune, mate. So he'll get asked constantly, mate. He'll have to at some point, mate, this year, this month, this week, whenever somebody's gonna be, oh, I like that tune you done with Shogun. So it's like he'll never ever. That's just how much a pussy is, because that would annoy me. I'd have to say something if it was me, mate. A cunt's made a fucking tune about me and says your biggest tune's because of me. You pay for followers and everything, right? See if it wasn't true, mate. I would be like that, whatever, mate. Do you know what I mean? Nice. But see if it's fucking true, mate. You need to clap back, mate. You need to defend yourself, mate.
Aye.
You need to fucking defend yourself, mate. You can't just hide away from that, mate. Somebody's just spoke about you, mate, and you disagree with.
Aye, you're in the game of speaking.
Aye,
like,
but you know that you're in the game of fucking speaking your opinion, mate. You must have something to say about it. Like, our people are speaking for him and all that. But he's like, wasn't it? None of it's true. Like, I sound, mate. So I've literally got proof, mate. Literally get proof and witnesses and all that. And like, blah, 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 if you want to go there and all that. But nobody wants to go there. Nobody wants to do anything about it because he's a shite house, mate. Doesn't want to rap battle, mate.
That's why I don't see the comparison. I'm going to use the example that's up on the screen here, kind of calling it your search history on YouTube. But it's like saying Gucci Mane and Lil Baby, like they're so different. Like, they're like, I don't see them in the, like. It's just
Aye,
a
it's
weird.
not a comparable
It's just
category,
a weird
'cause they're a bit
comparison of. It's like,
Aye,
who's better, Chef
But it's
Chenko or
only- it's
Lilian
just-
Thuram? Like,
I'll only rap about you if I've got a genuine problem with you.
Aye.
Or something that you've said. That's the only thing. Like, I don't fucking play with that shit as a joke and all that.
Not in it for the clout.
Nah, I don't.
No clout
care.
chasing here.
Don't really care, mate. I made that really good tune. It just so happens to be dissing fucking Ransom. Which, to be honest, there's a fucking rapper called Ransom from New York that's way more fucking street cred, like everything, mate. Like proper OG, mate. Just coming back, started doing tunes again. So that's why he's probably not even doing tunes.
What is it? Is it no Ransom FA?
Aye, mate.
Is that-
But
what
it's
does
like
FA
it's like
stand
ASAP
From
Rocky.
Aberdeen?
Nah, mate, that's his name, FA, mate. EFE. It's just so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
But
FA, aye.
I literally just
FA.
looked there. I thought it was the
Pish.
FA.
Aye,
Like,
because
from
you say
Aberdeen.
FA, aye.
Aye, mate, pish, mate.
Uh,
And it's all like Ransom. It's like Ransom team. It was meant to be like ASAP Rocky and all that.
Aye.
Like Ransom this, Ransom that, Ransom.
nah, building a brand.
Aye, Ransom Bill, Ransom Ben, Ransom fucking Bob.
Oh, right.
Every cunt's called Ransom this, Ransom that. So like,
A kind of YNW.
I just think of Mel Gibson every time I think of
pish.
Ransom, the movie.
passionate, just
The
pish.
Midnight. Never
I'm
seen it.
happy. I'm happy people like that are starting to die out and stop making tunes. Like people that are just in it to just make tunes so they can like try and become an actor or a TV presenter. I don't think that's what Scotland needs. That was my whole point. Like people that just go like, I'm the best, and then they rap the worst.
Aye, but that's them jumping by. Like Scotland need actual artists
Aye,
that are
they need
success-
actual- aye,
like
mate.
that are like that get
Aye.
mainstream and successful before people can actually like do that.
I mean,
You know what I
like there's a lot of shit that's going on, man. Like fucking mate, we send me there fucking. Why is there fucking wind and fucking mad energy and shit that we produce in Scotland and it powers homes in the fucking southwest of England, mate? Like why, mate? Why, mate? There's all sorts of mad shit every. Like, mate, I seen some mad wee rapper doing some mad shit for that fucking. See, when all the politicians fucking came. The climate fucking.
COP26.
No, fucking wee rapper
WAP
doing a
26.
fucking was done a fucking performance for it, a wee chef or something. I was just like, that, mate, rap's no for this, for these cunts, these fucking evil bastards.
It's against these kind of
Like,
cunts.
whoa, Obama, he fucking dropped so many, mate. You drones, mate. He's got more drones than every fucking rap videographer in the country, mate. 'Cause that cunt
More
that
drones
bombed-
and we've got scones.
Bro, I mentioned in, mate, see, in Mandy's Paradise, like drones flying over Yemen, you know what I mean? Like that shit's been years ago, man. Like it's all just repeats itself, and they change country and Syria and fucking this and that, and then they just like pick one and go, aye, we'll just talk about this and all that. We'll just sensationalise this and get everybody talking about this. Meanwhile, we're fucking mining this country, doing that. The Chinese are moving into Africa because fucking everybody else is moving it. You know what I mean? It's fucking fucked.
Aye,
up,
it's
bro.
like
It's
people are
fucked up.
fucking the world up, no different things, just waiting.
Yeah.
Like hopefully I can retire on all the money that I've been putting aside, and then
Aye,
they're
bro.
secretly training the next generation to do the same, and it's just a cycle that
It's
continues.
a
of
cycle,
fucking
mate,
people
never
over-
ending.
Never
bombing it.
fucking ending carrots in front of our faces.
But
mate.
anyway-
Wales cunts are basically going to start a fucking nuclear war at one point, mate.
Aye.
That's what's staring every cunt in the face, and we're just like, no giving a fuck, mate.
At least they
You
actually
know
have
what I
their
mean?
bunkers. That'll at least they're alright.
Aye, mate, fuck you see all that shit, man. They're fucking building mad mega bunkers underground with fucking made like 3 bedrooms and all that, like 2 bathrooms. 3
These
bedrooms.
underground bunkers are better than half our
Aye,
houses.
mate, it's like fucking heavy hotel, motel.
Cunts get an underground mansion.
Oh, mate, I don't.
Aye, they do. Like
I don't know, man. All the doomsday preppers cunts, like maybe they've got a fucking point because see, we like, mate, there's all sort of volcanoes going off and all that, there's earthquakes, there's all sort of weather anomalies and mad shit happening. Never mind all the political shit, and like, it's just crazy, mate. There's just a whole to bring it back to like what Scotland needs in terms of like rap is people to talk about that type of shit in their music, even if just on some sort of surface level, to just no to talk about it to solve the problem, but to show that you're aware of it, man. To show that you're a fucking you're a writer. You've got social commentary. You've got an opinion on
Aye,
shit.
you're
Do you know what I
observant.
mean? Like that matters, man. It's not just let's make this type of tune
Aye,
and
drop some
oh,
buzzwords in it.
everything's a big
and then-
opportunity because I'll work with the BBC and all that. Like, I still hate pedos and all that, but do I think everybody at the BBC's pedos? No, because I know. I think they're cunts probably. Probably, mate. Done to
You
the
need to be
core.
a certain type of cunt.
You need to be a certain type of prickhead, fucking dickhead, fucking whatever, mate, to work with they cunts. But like, you're still can be a nice person. You know what I mean? Sometimes.
Aye.
But,
Aye, I know what you mean. Aye.
morally, you're fucked because you're like the videographers. They're hoping that you go through something bad so they can capture it.
You
know
get
what I mean?
probably genuinely nice people that have just been really happy to corrupt
Got a
their own
shit
morality.
job. I've got
Like,
a shit
aye.
job. Aye. And they're like, fuck, I'm going to have to do this because it's what else am I going to do? Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Fuck
I'm
it.
so scared of losing their security, probably getting
you
hated.
can't
just enjoy them.
Anxious every night.
That's the point you made. There's so every cunt's like that. Most cunts are like that.
Aye.
So you've not got time to fucking stay up to date with what's fucking happening on the other side of the globe, politically and fucking racially, and the protests going on and blah blah blah. Cunts don't want like, but you need to, man. You need to stay tapped into that, or else you just become this mad farm animal cunt. You just get up, and you just go day with day, and then you come
tunnel
back, and you
vision.
just day with day, and you just go back, and you day with day. It's just like. It's finding that balance between having the tunnel vision and being like tapped into it, like as much shit as possible, knowing as much as possible, try to learn as much as possible, understand things from as many different points of view as possible, so that you can be at peace with yourself and stuff. You know what I mean?
Aye, it's all about perspective. That's where like a lot of like, everybody, whether you get angry, sad, like, upset, whatever, like, happy, you're looking at it from a certain perspective at that
Aye,
point. So
aye,
it's
you
like
realise
usually if you can
And
put
we're
yourself in
wired to
somebody
be
else's shoes or
combative,
whatever,
man.
you can then see like so anger can turn into
Aye.
sympathy. Do you know empathy, whatever?
Aye.
Look at it, mate. See if you're not a Celtic or Rangers fan here. You get looked at like you're a fucking.
Your sexuality gets questioned for some reason.
You
It's
see
weird.
what Partick Thistle mean?
I know. No,
Partick
you don't.
Thistle?
No, you're
He's
going
a
to get
whistle
it
for the
doing
Partick
until you
Thistle.
admit the truth.
Nah,
That's
I mean,
basically-
man, what, mate? Queen's Park, are you alright?
Aye. It's
You
some,
fought a tree?
especially if you work in building sites and that, you get it. See if you don't watch football, I don't watch football, and some cunts are like that. So you've hit mute on them because they're like, I don't know what to talk about if you don't like football. And they're like, is that all you know? Is a fucking game of football?
The back page of
Get
the
men in
record.
tight
It's
shorts,
the back
playing with
page of
boys.
the Sun.
See in a
That's it.
building site, see if you put certain things in your sandwich, mate, your sexuality gets fucking.
Yeah, it's a
Aye.
big question of sexuality for
That's
some
true.
reason, just anything you do.
I
Yeah,
imagine
I mean,
some
man.
country party or something like that.
It's
You
either
know,
it's
what
either
are
your
you
sexuality
doing?
gets questioned or your religion gets questioned.
Aye.
That's it. That's a Catholic way of doing things or whatever. For fuck's sake.
Manchego, what's Manchego? Wee man's got Manchego and he's you know what I mean?
That's the
Getting
mad
heavy
thing.
bullied for your choice of cheese, bro.
That's the mad. See you saying that. Like, that's the Catholic way of things. Like, that's like the Proddy way of things. Like, that's
guilt,
like something
that
like
Catholic guilt,
folk have said,
enjoying
basically two
eating.
folk that stay in like the same street, that go to the same shop, they've done everything the same their whole lives, and like, it's the Catholic way. It's like, he's like,
As soon as there's
He's
a
up
minor
in the same
disagreement,
shit.
Aye, mate, there's literally,
doing the same shit.
I don't understand the difference between Catholics and Protestants. It's literally just
nothing.
nothing.
it's
It's
very-
the
just Crips
rewriting.
and Bloods.
Is it not just the
It's just
rewriting
Crips
of a
and Bloods,
book?
mate.
Aye.
It's
Aye.
the Crips and Bloods, mate. It's just a different version of the
Aye.
Crips and Bloods, mate, except it's like fucking mad out of shape white people go to watch fucking 11 pricks fucking kick
Aye.
off.
We don't like not. We
No, I
don't
mean,
don't pronounce the B's or the P's or
Aye.
whatever. Imagine that, like, yeah.
no, but even when you go into
A
like,
Protestant.
like Celtic will post something like on Instagram, mate, and there'll be Rangers fans in like, fucking use all rat bastards, and then Rangers will do the same. They'll be Celtic, you've only got one title, and
Aye.
there's just
it's a never winning
Aye,
argument.
mate.
It's a
You
never winning
notice-
argument.
Well, I know
It's
it's
just
something.
tribalism,
Or
bro.
they might know it might not be a Rangers Celtic fan that actually make a main comment, but see if you go into the replies of like,
Aye,
the
mate.
comment, then they're in there and you're
Aye,
like, well, why have you just been snooting about waiting for the perfect comment to be like, you
Looking
Fenian
to be
bastard.
outraged like that. Oh, see them like that. Please, some
Too
cunt
funny,
say
man.
These are
something.
buried layers in these
Aye.
fucking comments.
They've
sections,
almost
man.
stashed their comments away. It's fucking madness. Cunts go like excavating, like fucking archaeologists, like a fucking bigoted archaeologists, man, just digging in the
It's mad,
comments.
see how fast they can whip out an old tweet or something like that. It's like the hive mind of the internet just comes together and fucking like. See with Joe Rogan,
It's that
with all that
exposing
with
it,
the
aye.
N-word
Aye.
stuff with Joe
But
Rogan.
that's
That
like
must
a-
have been like a group of them
That's
that
like a
went
fucking
right.
hit job, man.
You
That's a
take-
hit job.
It's
That's
weird
like
how
1,000
that
people.
comes out the minute he starts talking about like the vaccine and
hit job,
fucking
man.
like, COVID and all that
Because
shit.
he did say the shit, right? But he did say the shit. But all the clips, wait, fucking mate, how many hours are fucking? How many
Well, he's done
people-
like
how many
1,700 episodes.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I think it's like
on
3
that,
years an episode.
like,
How the fuck
In
do
a
you
way,
dig
you're
in and
kind of
find
like,
it?
how many
It's
minutes was
just,
it? You're kind of like, it's
come
only
on,
4
man.
minutes. Like, like, fuck's sake.
No, I mean, like, even if, like, no matter what your opinion is, man, do you know what I mean? I'm not saying he's right for saying all that, do you know what I mean? That many times.
No.
Because see, when you look at the compilation, you're like, fuck me, Joe, man.
Aye.
But it's still, like, it's completely out of context.
In his
man.
shite comedian
Completely
mind,
out of
he thought
context.
he was doing something. Like,
Aye.
he thought he was like
he's kinda
he thought he was
explained
being
it.
Richard Pryor. He thought he was being like Bill Hicks or something.
But I
like
think
that.
it was there.
It's
But
like, you're
when was the
not.
last time he said it? Like 10 years ago or something? And it's there the complex. So maybe
Aye,
back at that
that's-
point,
that's the
you
point,
could
man.
get away with saying it a conversation.
I
And
think just that he just wasn't picked up enough. I think that in his mindset, he was just like, we're just a fucking podcast. it's
He's
stoners,
just
like,
saying
you know
the
what I
word
mean? Like,
probably because, mate, like what he said, he didn't want to say the N word because he felt like that was a cop out.
yeah, I.
Which is a point that like I see, but it's also it's a term that's get used because you're just it's like I don't get it. I get it, but I don't get it innit? Because it's
no,
like,
well, I feel like, see, when I was thinking about it,
none
like,
of my people's had that word shouted at them whilst they've been getting killed, mate, genetically. So I get it, but I don't. Get
you
it,
don't.
innit?
That's
Do
what,
you
no,
know
it's
what I
like
mean?
White Men Can't Jump when Wesley Snipes asked Woody Harrelson, he's like, "You listen to Jimmy?" They're like talking about Jimi Hendrix, and he's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Yeah, but you can't hear Jimmy." And he's like, "No, I do," and he's like, "No, you listen to Jimmy, you can't hear Jimmy." Like it's kind of like that. It's like I
Aye.
understand it, but I don't
you need to
get
be
it.
honestly a bit part of your culture to really truly understand the connotations.
Aye.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. I've mate.
But you know there's
I grew up with racist countries and I had black pals, man, and it's just like you're like, mate, don't know what to do in it. It's like between a fucking rock and a hard place, innit?
But you get comedians that can incorporate, like I could, like Louis C.K.'s done it. I could see Bill Burr being able to incorporate him saying that word into like a bit and him getting away with it. But it's like specific for certain types of comedians, and then like their act. What Joe Rogan was trying to do was just like normalise the fact that like, oh well, I just get to say it, and everybody has to understand that I don't mean it in a bad way. But it was like, you just can't, like,
Aye,
you just can't.
It's more
Back
how
to the whole
it's more how it came out.
responsibility thing.
It's like right, it wasn't a problem up until like the past
Aye.
couple of
To
weeks.
see if it
even
was
though I
a
said it
thought,
years ago and it was there a
exactly,
period, and I'm like, I'm not
exactly.
justifying it, but
it's because
it's like
exactly,
it's almost used as like a kind of trump
That's
card.
the
Like,
problem with cancel culture. You can't just decide, or you can't apply today's modern fucking like
Standards.
look and
Aye.
standards are fucking living to shit that even happened fucking 3, 4, 5 years ago. Because it's rapid, mate. It's every fucking few months the world changes now, mate. It's like every few weeks at some points,
Aye.
mate. You're like, oh, fucking lockdown this, lockdown that, lockdown. Oh, now you're free, you don't need to do this now. Oh, we caught because Boris Johnson get caught having a fucking Christmas party. Now it's like, they're all like, oh, we're going to lift all the shit and all that. But then it will come back again because they'll fund some mad new strain and all that. So it's like, we're on fucking limbo now, man.
aye.
We're on
I
fucking...
think we're cut forever in limbo, you know what? To be
Trust
honest,
me,
man, do we ever get out of it? Because it's never at a point, because you think with COVID, right, as soon as the lockdown's done, we'll be back to normal. But there's no such thing as back to normal, so there's always that fear, oh, you just need to be on alert because of
When was
this.
the last time you seen like a comedy special, like, that proper, but like, I've seen a few that are funny, but like, apart from Dave Chappelle's, what one was like, what other ones have like been impactful, really, in the last few years?
Don't look up, that was quite impactful, I'd say. Well, that's, I wouldn't say a comedy special, that's maybe a
No,
kind of
it's not.
Aye,
Stand-up
no,
he's
like
talking
a
about.
comedy
stand-up,
special,
right.
stand-up comedy special, like an hour-long comedian set. You know what I mean?
Aye.
It's like Dave Chappelle.
You need to get back to like the 2000s.
But he's get the most impactful one, and they completely missed the point of his last one, which is like everybody just love each other and be part. You know what I mean?
Aye.
And they cancelled him. They're
Aye.
trying to
It really-
cancel him
I
for it.
felt like it was really ironic, like the whole,
But it
like
just
nobody got the
backfired.
joke.
Just
and the whole-
backfired on the
Aye.
cunts that try to cancel him, mate, because fucking every cunt, like inherently cunts can see through the fucking bullshit. You can tell when somebody's being racist, man. That's what it's like. Joe Rogan wasn't fucking being racist. He was just being like misinformed, man.
Aye.
He was a bit of an idiot.
Aye,
for it.
ignorant,
He's
a wee bit
admitted
reckless in
that.
his word choice.
He's
Bit of ignorance
admitted
in
that.
there.
He's just been
Said
reckless.
sorry for it and all that. Like, who the fuck goes on 6-minute videos and all that, talking, like, taking time out of their day?
He's got a $200 million
No being defensive
Spotify
about
contract
it.
that's probably getting
You
dangled
know what I
down the
mean,
road.
man? Like, fucking even...
I'm surprised he's not
Style
doing an
Bender
OnlyFans or
stuck up for
something.
him.
fuck's sake.
Style Bender stuck up for him and all that. Do you know what I
Aye.
mean? Like, he paints his toes now, but anyway. That's what it is. But, like, mate...
And he had the droopy nipple again.
Aye,
You
mate,
notice
just-
that? See
Things, life changes, things change, we adapt, society changes, so it's like, it's pointless and redundant applying what we think is okay now to shit that happened fucking,
that? Aye, no,
10
it's
years ago.
like mental.
To a cunt that's like helped build a fucking sport, to make rival football and all that, mate. Do you know what I mean? Most cunts wouldn't know what UFC is if they didn't fucking sit and listen to fucking Joe Rogan. A lot of fucking cunts. And it's just like, to cunts that go like, oh, I never liked him anyway. They're the cunts that really annoy me. It's like, nah, mate.
No, we see, like, As a Joe Rogan listener for years, like I know, I get his faults. Like I've noticed him. There's times I listen, I think,
disagree.
fuck up. I'm like, fuck up, Joe. You're a fanny, man.
It's like your uncle. It's like your uncle. You getting on, but then you're like, oh, shut
Do you
up,
know
mate,
it's
aye.
like every cunt's just met your uncle when he was mad with it one time and said some shit, and they're all like, oh, your uncle needs to get to jail, and you're like, whoa. He's a bit of a prick, right? But like, fucking,
He's
you know what I
fucking
mean?
He's a
four
good
stogies deep.
Aye.
He's been drinking Buffalo Trace whiskey or something. Know what I mean?
He's ate his weight in
fucking-
elk meat.
He's been taking me to the
mate.
fair every Christmas since I was a wee guy.
He's got a kidney stone
I
brewing
was
the
him that done
size
that
of a
ear
fucking
trick
coin.
first, man. He made my ear disappear. He stole my ear.
That, but it's mad, mate.
That is true.
I'd love to see like a pure like Kung Fury style fucking gamer, Joe Rogan beating up, like fucking beating up mad journalists and
Just
all
the,
that.
the
mate.
full Fox News
Aye.
crew,
Yeah,
team
you
crew.
could-
Like,
aye,
yeah,
mate.
big class.
You're cancelled. You're cancelled. Just
We drinking the Super Bowl show,
I didn't watch it. I
You know
watched the
watched it,
Super.
no?
I watched the Super Bowl fucking
the halftime show.
at a halftime.
Aye, that's
show.
what I'm talking about.
Oh, right,
Aye, aye,
right.
aye.
I thought you were calling me show.
All right. Hey, here we go.
Hey, but aye, mate. I watched the halftime show. It's class. It's class.
Aye.
Mary J. Blige is class.
Ah, it was brilliant. She was class. She was
It's
amazing.
mental that Dr. Dre footed the bill for that.
Yeah.
Aye.
The halftime show, 7 million.
Aye, he's got dough, but
I mean, the guy's got.
he just done that.
7
to
million
me.
just for a
man.
halftime show. It's
Aye.
like, so
He's
you
got
can do a
like-
lot with
he'll
7
make it
million.
back, he'll make
He's
it
got like
back,
a
bro. He's-
billion.
Is he? Aye.
Aye.
Aye, he
I didn't realise he
spent
was that
7
The
million.
beats.
Is he? Aye.
Sent
Aye.
beats to Apple.
The
and
beats
all
Oh,
that.
so he did. Did that deal no end up fucked? Because of him and Tyrese Gibson?
He made like a good few
Almost.
$100 million for that on top of what he was already worth, and then I'm sure he surpassed about like
He's got
being
dough,
a
mate.
billionaire.
He's
didn't he?
got dough, mate.
Aye.
He's got 7
Regardless.
million. to
A
spend.
fucking
And he'll make
Tory.
it back, mate.
It was class, but see when Still Dre came out at the end, I can't listen to Still Dre now and no think the fact that Jay-Z wrote it.
Aye.
Like every single time I hear it,
It
I'm
changes
just like,
the way you
how
look at them.
Fucking perfect did he write that song for them? Like
Aye.
every bit of it, like just unbelievable.
That's insane.
Jigger.
See, I was going to ask you, remember you were on live with Fumes Engineer? Did it never come of that, or is it going to come of that? You've been in talks on it?
mate.
Is that just a one I've just end up popping
Just on
alive?
the live, man. Just people. I went on his live and then I commented and people were like tagging me and then I think he just. That's how they all kind of do it. They just that's what they get told to do after labels and shit like that.
Aye.
Management all go live at this time, and then like they're incentivized to fucking let people jump on if people like tag you in the comments. That's why everybody goes, oh, go tag me in the comments and then blah 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 blah, vote for me and all that. Do you know what I mean? So it's just the same shit. So I was just on at that time. Probably nothing's going to happen, but shout out Fumes. You know what I mean?
I'll be a good plugged in man.
Keep on, aye mate. I'm
I'd be excited.
defo.
Has he ever had any Scottish people when he's plugged in?
I don't know, mate. I'm definitely not going to be doing drill if I get asked to go on and do it. But
No. Mad about bars would suit you, but
aye, mate. I'll go on and do. I'll do something like that one day, maybe. Who knows?
Did you know that after back to the rap game, no? That Kenny All-Star? Or was that just recently started doing it last season?
Nah, mate. I don't know. We
Aye,
never,
who was
mate,
it
we
when
never
you-
done nothing after the rap game, mate. As soon as you're off it, bro.
no. But see on the show,
Just there,
on the show, who was it? You've done the.
Kenny All-Star, but that
It was Kenny All-Star,
aye,
wasn't it?
that- we
Aye,
done that,
aye.
but we never done anything after that.
Oh, right.
Like, it was just you just get left to your own devices afterwards if you don't win.
It's weird that there isn't really like a where like.
No,
Yeah.
they'll try. No, they're literally trying to do that now. But like it was COVID restrictions and all that. Like we just get sucker punched, mate. Because we were probably the best season. So the after fucking shit would have been way better. But it was all shite. Like wanted to do a Zoom call and all that. I'm like, no, I don't want to do a fucking Zoom call.
Aye.
How are you staying sane through the lockdown?
I'm no.
I'm no.
Near cunt is.
Mate, I'm fucking smoking fat doobies and making tunes as always, mate. What you talking about? Mate? I'm just as
COVID
fucking
what?
mentally unstable as I'm any other fucking time of the fuck. Oh, what the fuck he's talking about, mate? Like, I don't get it, mate. Like, oh no. As if I'm meant to be like, oh, what am I going to do? My career. What career, mate? I make tunes. Do you know what I mean? I make fucking tunes, mate, and I smoke weed and shit, and I fucking buy crypto and shit like that, mate. I'm not got a fucking job, mate. Fucking fuck a job. Fuck a job, mate.
That's it, full-time artist, mate.
Fuck a job, mate. I can fucking imagine me and imagine you went into Tesco, mate, and I'm serving you.
I mean, it isn't a good
Like-
look once you're like an established
But
rapper.
what,
Like,
mate?
you-
What
like-
happened to you, bro? Do you know what I mean? Like, I got a job just like anybody else, and you're just like, I know, but
I'm to rap game.
what
You're doing
happened?
right,
Are you alright? No, that like, what, mate, I've got a job. I've got a motor and all that. Aye, but mate, you're right. In Tesco, mate.
Suppose it would
I
be
get 20
material.
Mayfair, Joe. Come on. Know what I mean? I hate that. See when people message me, don't know me, and they call me Joe. I'm like, you don't know.
You don't know,
Like,
Joe.
good tune, Joe. Glad to see you back, Joe. I'm like, mate, I dropped a tune 2 weeks ago. This is another one. What do you mean, good to see me back? Like, I get a lot of that shit. Like, I've not seen this guy for ages. I'm like, mate, my promo must be gash, mate. So I've got 60 tunes, mate, and at least 10 of them have got like 100,000 views or close to it. And like some of them, like a couple of them have got 1 million in that. Do you know what I mean? I was on a TV show. Cunts are like, good to see you back. Like, where the fuck did I go, mate?
Probably
know
just
what
the
I mean?
cunts have probably just deleted the social media, then they've ended up back on. Oh, good to see you back, mate. Like, mate, you're just back.
It's just mate. It's just their algorithm, mate. You know what I mean? I'll just
That will be part
good to
of
see
it.
you back
Yeah.
on your. Good to see you back on my algorithm, Joe. I don't know you, mate. Stop calling me Joe, bro.
I've been watching stuff about paramotors for about a month or two, and now you're back.
Aye, mate. Fucking, I get weird shit. I get weird shit, man.
Well, say that. Obviously, you've just been hacked recently.
I got hacked off some Turkish dude. Yes.
Bastard. What is he trying to
Held it in ransom.
Paid me for ransom. Mate, did actually. He was like, brother, give me $150 and I'll give you your account back. I was like, mate,
Like, mate, it's worth more than that.
I'm no fucking giving you a penny, mate. I'll give you that, and then you'll be like, oh, give me 300, and then
Right.
give me 5. And
Aye,
then
yeah.
Jinky Faye highball, Jane, well, that gave me like $1,000. You'd have went, maybe it's
I'd
serious.
have
about
maybe
it.
took it more serious, mate. I'd maybe take it more serious, but I don't know, mate. I still wouldn't have sent them fuck off, 'cause I don't negotiate with terrorists. But fuck it, mate. I literally tell them, I was like, suck my dick, fuck off, go and sell it, mate. You'll get like $1,000 for it or something.
Is it still
Must not.
active?
No, is it fucked?
Oh,
Deactivated?
is it?
Fuck, mate. Fuck.
Nah, it's no user found and all that. That's I seen it. I think the other
Probably
day.
change the name, mate. Probably change the name.
Do you keep the
Dunno.
tick if you change your name?
It's
Knows, mate. I don't know, mate. I don't know how all that shit works. Like paying for. I just know like you can like pay for all that shit. You can buy it. You can hack cunts and make them pay for it and all that. I'm not into it. I'm not trying to do it. I'm not a hacker. Not a computer guy. I just make my music and that. But I'm gutted. I'm actually gutted.
it's a good turn, man. Having to start again in it, man, because it's your
just
promotional
people
tool.
You forget about it because you're sitting like making your music. You just forget like the medium between me and the people that enjoy my music is the internet most of the time.
Aye.
So you need to be wary. You know what I mean? You just forget to be wary.
But that's
man.
what I was just thinking. All it is just a big stream of videos and pictures, and then if somebody locks you,
And then they think you can.
Nah,
they
you
then they
forget
fucking
how
think
much
that they
your
can be
fucking
like that.
sidearm it is of yourself.
Aye, mate, they think they can take your shit off you that you've worked for and all that and charge you for it, and then you're going to pay them. You're like, mate, what?
Can Instagram not get it back for you?
Evil bastard, mate.
I mean,
You know, take-
there's
Mate,
100%
I've put in and all that. I've fucking messaged them and shit, but I don't know, mate. Some people have told me, oh, you should get it back in a week, or you can get it back in a month. Oh, fuck knows, mate. If I get it back, if I get it back, I'll be on it. You know what I mean? But if I don't, then it's Katana Papi 97.
Tana Papi, it's got a good ring. Yeah, it could be your backup account anyway, your wee secondary account.
Fuck it, mate. It's me anyway.
Aye, that's it, mate. The real
Me
deal.
anyway. I don't really care about how many followers I've got, because it's like, who cares? Who gives a fuck, mate? I'm just working on writing the tunes and that, mate. Do you know what I mean? And fucking try to like stay up to date with some funny shit. Been watching like I listen to a lot of like old Patrice O'Neill clips for Opie and Anthony. The radio show, man. It's fucking too funny, bro.
You get cancelled, didn't you? Opie get cancelled, didn't
Aye,
he? Or
nah,
Anthony?
you did-
You
nah,
get cancelled
they're-
for?
No, they're racist and all that. They're like
Aye.
pure Republicans and shit. But
Oh,
like,
right.
but it was just the conversation. Like fuck all.
Aye.
Like I don't, bro. I'm no left or right. You know what I mean? I'm in the fucking middle, bro. Like I like the idea
enjoy
that
it.
I want to have a shotgun license. I want to eat my own deer. I want to catch rabbits. I want to have like a fucking farm and shit. You know what I mean? Have like an off-grid kind of wee setup. You know what I mean? Like fucking solar panels and shit, backup generators. Have a well. Rear my own animals. Grow my own vegetables and herbs and spices and fruit. Or seasonal and that. Have some greenhouses. And have like a harem of beautiful women who live in the compound with me, mate. And I'll convert to Islam, bro. Fucking
Sounds like a life, man.
aye, but I'll be like a dirty Muslim. I'll be like fucking. I'll have to pray 10 times a day, mate. I'll be smoking joints and everything, mate. Defo, mate. Defo. I'm
Sounds like
obviously
one of the
I'm
Alaska
joking,
shows.
by the way. I fucking say shit like this because I'm joking and then I forget. Like,
There's cameras and
cunts are
lights
gonna
on
be
you,
like,
man.
He doesn't like Muslims.
Haram? Hamas?
See, obviously, your plans moving forward. Is there any like thought of maybe going down, like try and get on like that GRM or anything? Let's see any kind of
Yeah, well,
platforms.
me and Monroe's video questions will probably be going on GRM, but it's just like one of the ones you just pay them in it, so there's nothing special about it.
It's just
pay
a money
them, it's
maker basically for
it's
them.
like 350, 250 or something. I think there's like a wee package deal. You go to message them and it's like the suggested message, I think, and you just fucking mate, it's nothing special.
I heard it's up to a few grand see if you get the full package. It can
And then the big artist for free and all that. It's like I don't know, mate. I don't care. I don't
It's
care.
my
Fuck.
too.
But
Fucking
me and
corporate
Monroe's,
that was,
me
you
and
know?
Monroe's will probably be on GRM. We won't be paying the grands. You know what I mean? Fuck that, man. Your platinum package can fucking suck 1,000 cocks, mate. We will take the bronze. Thank you very much. The affordable fucking one. Because it's just, mate, having to pay for a video, pay for a beat, pay to get it mixed and mastered, and then you need to pay a cunt to fucking upload it. Like, what?
Aye.
Like, what? And it's like, bro, on average, it probably cost me like between what, £100 and £250 for me to get a tune made. Probably, mate, depending on like where I go in that. Maybe a bit more. But aye, mate, like then you need to basically pay that again.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
Just sounds like
you
a
need to
bit
pay
of
the
a bill.
high end of that again to get it uploaded.
And you probably don't still get the same posh as they would like, if they'd
And,
got something
and
in.
then you go on and there's just like fucking haggis and shortbread jokes and you're like, I didn't even want to rap anymore. That's what I think. And then you just have to fucking detach yourself from like reading comments, and so that's why I don't really care anymore. I'm not really
That's
bothered.
the thing, I know, because you will get a lot of like. I never even really thought about that aspect of it, because obviously.
It just feels like you're doing all this for fuck all. I just spent like 6 ton for nada.
Aye.
That's what you feel. I just spent like 6 ton, took time out my day, several days, wrote my heart out and all that, and then it's just some wee 17-year-old is like, fucking fuck the gingers. You know what I mean?
I think Scotch
And
accent
you're like,
doesn't
I'm not
even.
even ginger and all that. You know what I mean?
Put subtitles on the video.
Yeah.
No, there is.
A lot of cunts have started doing that. Like that Central Seas new tune that he brought out, I noticed it had subtitles on it.
Doesn't even need subtitles. I know.
I know,
Aye.
well, that's what I thought, but
He's
like I noticed that
pish.
folk are doing that, and that'll be like targeting towards like reactors and stuff like that, like American reactors
Aye,
and stuff. So that there's,
makes it easier to understand the cipher.
Because fucking cunts are fucking retards.
but you're pure everything, all
Mate,
this stuff's pure detaching
see-
for the actual
no,
music and stuff
See,
itself.
see when you walk into some cunt's gaff, mate, and you're sitting, say you're in your pal's gaff, mate, and you're sitting watching Netflix, and they'll just get the subtitles on.
I'm a subtitle guy, I'm guilty of that.
Are you?
Aye.
Oh no.
Aye. Because you see if I'm not getting them on, I just fucking doze off, don't pay attention on that
No,
shit.
I don't like
That's
the
your
subtitles, like-
own fault.
Aye, I know it's my fault. Aye,
It's your own fault.
I'm not blaming anyone else. It is
Aye.
my fault.
Oh, mate, I can't.
The only
stand
time I
that.
use subtitles is if it's something foreign, because I don't like the dubbed stuff. I hate watching something for like. See,
That's no what I'm talking about. I'm talking.
No, I know.
That's when you need the subtitles.
yeah, that's the only
what
time it's
subtitles are for.
acceptable. That's what I'm saying. It's the only
See
time.
when you're
it's-
watched like cunts, you go in something, mate. I've walked into cunts gaff, man, and they've got like the Hollyoaks omnibus on, mate. Hollyoaks fucking omnibus on. Let's get the fucking mad different colours.
Right,
on.
that's a different level. The subtitles
Aye.
isn't the problem, there. It's the Hollyoaks omnibus is the
Yeah, telling you,
problem.
mate.
That's no
That's
detraction.
all my big sisters, pals.
What, you're watching Hollyoaks with subtitles on? That's
mate,
no
just-
that. You shouldn't be
bro.
outraged.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, I grew up in some fucking low IQ places, bro.
I had a fucked up upbringing.
Aye,
Couldn't
mate.
used to watch Hollyoaks omnibus with
But
subtitles
I think
on it.
Macy's
Fuck
did,
that
mate.
shit,
Cunts,
that's hell.
aye, mate, fuck, you walk into some cunt's gaff, man, there's got, mate, Jerry McKyle, mate, rest in peace, Jerry McKyle, innit? Fuck me, man.
All the cunts have took to TikTok now to other dirty laundry man, whereas the Jerry McKyle for they don't. They've created a monster.
See, it never
Aye,
dies. It doesn't
aye, they're
die,
all
mate.
live now. All the
Aye,
people
they're all
that used
live.
to
We
run
need
Jerry
to
McKyle,
deal with them whether we like
week
or
by
not.
week, aye,
At
aye.
least
say
at
Jerry
least there
McKyle.
was a pen. There was like a containment facility for them.
You'd get Graham and the after party team to deal with him, know what I mean? Now we're left to pick up
The after party.
for fuck's sake.
Man,
Now we're left to
Graham-
pick up the pieces.
Are you willing to accept the help?
Mate, I bet you,
Like you're checking the results? Don't.
I bet you Graham's got some fucking stories, mate.
I bet you Graham's a mad pervert. Graham's like the guy at the after party. He's like almost Jeremy
or
Kill's
he's
like
like
a
a
pimp,
Vietnam vet.
and Graham's like the
That's what I
punter.
was going to say.
He's
But
like a
he's
Vietnam
suffering
vet.
PTSD.
He's just sitting with his collar undone and all that, smoking a snout, pure dim light in the kitchen. His wife comes down. Oh, what's up? And she's
You don't want to
Can't
know.
even mention Primark to him anymore.
just go back to sleep. Just go back to sleep. It's all right. I'm fine. Just chain smoking a full 20 deck, man, before he goes to his bed. Fuck's sake, every night, just listening to these mad war stories. Well, she said, fuck you, man.
Cunts feel like one tooth to their name and all that. Like, oh, fuck, you've lost 2 teeth talking to me, mate.
Oh, bro. It was. But I suppose society finds a way, mate. They find the gaps in the systems. Mate, TikTok's just as a floodgate, mate.
Aye,
In the
TikTok's like
system.
a foster parent for these cunts.
Oh, bro.
It's literally handing everybody the camera.
Aye, it is.
It's the
keen.
most useful and the most dangerous thing we've got right now.
Aye.
Because like a lot of cunts are struggling for dough and struggling for like a muse and something to get up and day and a hobby and that, you know what I mean? Or just like a feeling of connectivity. So like you need social media and that. Man.
It's a bit much when you've got folk that like aren't even like that
I
big.
know
or
everything
anything.
needs broadcasting.
Aye.
You know what I
There was a
mean?
reaction channel I actually seen the other week, and on the like wee info bit in the video it said if you want to buy us lunch, send on Cash App here minimum
mate.
$10.
Oh, but
and then, like,
these
if you-
mad gifts, eh? Do you know
Aye.
that shit?
Start doing
And I was
that,
like,
mate.
that's a fucking brass
Mate,
neck,
start
isn't it?
doing
Like,
that, mate. That's actual no bad, mate.
Wish lists and all that.
That's
Wish
no
lists like
bad,
cunts putting up
mate.
lists of shit and cunts buying them and that. It's like
that's
fucking.
it,
Let's see.
that's
And
exactly it.
inviting people to be your sugar daddy.
That's just
Half of them are all just jumping on Patreon that now straight away. Like,
and
just
that's
to get
good.
the dough off her.
I like the idea of doing a Patreon, but I just like what the fuck am I going to offer a cunt, mate? Like fucking rap lessons. You know what I mean? This is how you say a metaphor. Not a chance.
No, but you're
mate.
just releasing your tunes earlier, whatever.
Aye,
Maybe
but
freestyles that you're going to
I
put
kinda
up. Like
just
good freestyles,
I
you're
kinda
putting them up there first.
apart from what if cunts pay for YouTube Premium and Spotify, you can get all my shit for free pretty much.
No, but that's why you start the Patreon. You put it in. That's what they do now. They put it on Patreon,
I
and a week
know.
later it goes on YouTube.
I know, but
So then folk are
But-
paying.
but
Like,
then-
I want
but
that freestyle a week early.
aye, but
Like-
that's just pish, mate.
No,
That's
but folk
pish.
want to buy. Folk will
That's
pay
pish,
for
mate.
it.
Aye, mate. Well, I don't want them to think like that. I want them to save their money and kiss their loved ones in the forehead with my tunes playing in the background. Mate. I don't need their money that much. I'm not that much of a fucking mate. If I can telling you, mate, if I can make what.
That's a mad scene you picture. Sorry for your average tune, kissing the loved ones, chilling in the background with one of your tunes.
Get off with your bird and listen to my tunes, mate, and smoke joints.
You ever have any cunt messages saying I just pumped my blood to that tune?
No, mate. I hope not, mate. I hope not.
Beds all fucked up. Fucking. Who's never off.
Mate, that was some bar, mate. My bed's in half.
I see when you hit a triple time on that. Fucking.
Some cunt phoned the police.
Nah, sorry, phone the police for the smell. But nah, mate, it's just, mate, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I just think if I can make about 15-20 grand more than I make a year now, mate, I'll be fucking sound. Be sound, mate. I'll be able to do everything that I need to do, mate. You know what I mean? Buy my truck and all that, mate, and have my compound.
Grow your vegetables.
Aye, mate.
Just need to, it's about being content, but then you'll know be king 10, 15, 20 grand and be like, there's 15, 20 grand.
No,
Aye.
mate, more than what I'm making now.
Aye, that's what I mean, then you'll get there.
Aye,
You'll
I'll
get there
get
and you'll be
there.
like, near
Aye.
20 would be nice.
And then I'll deal with that when I get
Aye.
there. I'll deal
never
with
It's
that
a
when I
good
get
problem to have, I
Aye.
suppose.
I'll deal with
Exactly.
that. And if I fuck up, I'll fuck up, and I'll deal with that when I get to that and all, mate. You know what I mean? Fuck the police. That's not a police. That's an ambulance.
That's what I was thinking, man. I was like, who the fuck are the police chasing down here?
There'll be sheep that have been like given out something and going cordon their own out.
There's a
There's
fucking
just
there's
traffic
a hay
police.
bale loose.
Just traffic police down here, mate. Just traffic police down here, really, to be honest. We do get police and all that down here, but like, mate, I don't know. It's like farmers punching each other.
We didn't know what to do, man. Right, so these handcuffs, did I just put them on his wrists? Oh, right, so I need
You
to
put them on your wrists, eh? Do you mind stepping into the back of the van?
All right, you didn't need to step in the back of the van, but it'd be good if you could.
What's your
make it
heat?
easy.
What's your heat? Did you want a tea or a coffee, son?
Do you want me to leave this door open so you can get a bit of fresh air?
I remember watching something on like BBC or Channel 4 and it was like a police stationed in Wales, like in one of the valleys and like the villages, and it was just like exactly like that. They were like, "Aye, the post office been robbed. We think it's me, James, so we're just going to go to this."
With the post office as the police station.
They're going, "James, we know you're in there. You better come out." He'll come out eventually. And they went back to the police station, had tea and all that. And they were like, "We'll go back out tonight. We'll find him somewhere." And then eventually he came into the station like the next night. He'd been on it. He was full of ket and all that. And he was like, "Aye, James ended up coming because obviously he's."
Is this real?
Aye, it's doing it on. I can't remember what it's called. It was like Valley Police or something like that. And he goes in and they're like, "Right, James, come on in. What do you want?" He's like, "Can I have a tuna pasta?" I don't know why I'm doing a Chuckter accent for the Welsh, but you know what I mean? Like,
English chukters, aren't
aye, but they're like, "A tuna pasta in it now."
Well, yeah, you got that. There's a bit of that German accent there.
Aye.
I love a Chuckter pasta.
Somebody's missing a trick on a menu somewhere, but
Chuckter pasta. Just all sorts of farmers raging. This is a fucking affront. I'm fucking raging. But I think fucking. What has that been? I think I'll probably wrap it up.
Secrets away here for this Chuckter pasta.
Huh? 2.5, aye. You better wrap that up. 2.5 hours. You better wrap that up.
I didn't even ask him why he was listening to Gucci Mane earlier on.
I know. I didn't even tell.
That's on the fucking TV's YouTube, mate. That's not on the YouTube and fucking. I'm on the
TV tube.
I'm on the Xbox YouTube. Fuck it, I'll go and wrap this up.
Wrap it up. Just stent you back to promoting that kind of stuff. Just stent it's coming up. And they'll get the fans semied up.
I've got tune out on the March 11th. I've got videos coming in March and April. Aye.
Looking forward to it.
Pretty much it, mate.
Keep your finger in the pulse.
Some merch coming. Some more singles on the way. But I've just not really got dates for it, man. So like, just keep up to date with me on Instagram, on fucking YouTube.
Get
the Shogun on YouTube.
Notifications.
Aye, all that shit.
What's your Instagram handle? Cause you've got a new
My
one.
Instagram handle's at KatanaPapi97 and it's KATANAPAPIN97. I nearly got it. So
Close. It was a caution. There was too many ends there. Not. I mean, it was.
mate, that's what I'm saying. It's like Bananarama.
You'd almost think you worked with words.
But aye, mate, fucking. I'll just get some shit coming, man. It's like I'm taking it. It's not going to be too much a hectic fucking release schedule. I'll get some freestyles and that to drop and all that, but I'm going to see Conway the Machine on literally on April Fools on April 1st in London. So if anybody's going to that, fucking, do you know what I mean? See you there. Apart for that, fucking fuck your life. Bing bang.
Fuck your life and fuck the police.
Aye, mate, that's it, man. Fucking have it. In fact, nah, do you know what? That's a bit of a fucking negative thing to end on.
Nah.
No, fuck your life. Love your life.
Love your wife, especially when you're listening to Shogun's tunes.
Love other people and be kind to people and don't be afraid to fucking speak your mind and be a good person. Yeah.
Be a great person.
Build people up, don't tear them down.
There's a big positive fucking full stop on that podcast. 2.5 hours of absolute fucking shite.
That was premeditated positivity.
Aye, mate. Chain it, innit? No, premeditated positivity, you know.
There we go, people. Thank you for joining. ODG, Shogun, and Fivo. Catches.